Welcome everyone to Totally Online Gaming Group. We're glad you guys could join us for episode 47 of Atavar Ascension. So before we begin, as always, we got to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. So first shout out to Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. They are a great company located here in Central Florida, family owned company, and they got some great products, some dice trays, dice bags, and some amazing 3D printed minis on liquid resin printers. So they're very, very high detail and ready for your painting pleasure. Go check out their website, www.criticalhitgamingsupplies.com. And if you see something you like and you want to buy it, make sure you use discount code TOGG15 and get 15% off your purchase. Also check out FanRoll. They also have some great products, and if you follow the link that's on our website, which you can find links to all our sponsors on our website, follow the link there, and if you see something there that you like, by using our link, it'll actually help support the channel too, so that's one way you can get a great product and help support the channel. And last but not least, SideQuest Cards and Games. They are a great company at www.sidequestcardsandgames.com, so it's like all one word. And Zach, do you want to tell them what stuff they have, or should I continue?
We got all the stuff. No questions asked.
There you go. All the stuff. Oh. All the stuff. And are you still doing the TOGG discount or no?
We haven't programmed it in yet. So
okay.
If you ask nicely, yeah.
All right. If you ask nicely. So when you go to purchase, ask them nicely for the TOGG discount. And perhaps you get a little bit of money off. All right. And they got some great stuff. And I was telling you about them yesterday. One of the cool things that they got, which is part of all the stuff, is they have these really cool role-playing game themed, like specifically like D&D, Pathfinder, etc., fantasy role-playing game themed candles that they're really cool. They got some of them smell amazing, and there's a couple of them that, well, if you like interesting, that definitely qualifies.
They set the mood really
well.
Sus. Yeah. So yeah, check that out. They got some great stuff. Other than that, any announcements from anybody else?
None from me.
No.
I'd like to announce that Daniel's a pretty cool guy.
Thank you.
Daniel,
this is true.
Daniel is
I like
pretty
to pretend
cool
that too sometimes.
Daniel is a pretty cool guy, so that is true.
Yep.
So I'd say the only other announcements we might have is, yes, again, we are online tonight, but that is due to there's a flu bug going around a little bit, and a couple of people have caught it, and we're not trying to get everybody sick, so we decided for tonight we'll stay separated. That way people can hopefully rest up and get better. But it should be starting next week, being back in our studio. So you'll actually get to see all our faces in the studio, playing in person, which I always find more fun and engaging. So hopefully we'll see you there, and that will be starting next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, one other announcement: if you are in the Orlando area, coming up the weekend of February 1st and 2nd, that time frame right there, is MegaCon in Orlando. And of course, Critical Hit Gaming Supplies booth will be there, and I will be there as well. And you'll probably also be able to find Jen and Zach there somewhere. Where might you guys be?
We'll be running the werewolf room as we usually do.
Yep, so you can see them there in the werewolf room, play some werewolf. You can come down to the vendor floor, check out Critical Hit Gaming Supplies, and you can say hi there to me. So feel free to do that. We'd love to meet some of the fans in person. But yeah, I think that's it for announcements. So without further ado, we bring you Atavar Ascension. Okay, and we are back. So, let's see where we last left off. The party had gone ahead and started to follow, well, a tasking of theirs, if you will, that they had been given by a mysterious figure, a female, that looked almost uncannily like gold. Same general, way she carried herself, same physical features I mean, it was very striking. Also clearly elven, same kind of dress and mannerisms, all that very, very similar. But not gold, somebody else. But she said she would, well, if they helped her, she'd help them, kind of thing. Put it that way.
Quid pro quo, yeah.
Yes. So the party decided, well, might as well. What they had found out is she apparently was looking for her mother. That, she said, has been taken by the Crannus family, which Leon's knowledge of the city came in very handy yet again, as he remembered that the Crannus family, well, they're basically organized crime. They're fairly powerful. There are a few other such families throughout the city, but they are one of the more powerful ones. And they said, well, crap, what are we going to do about this? And she said, look, she gave him a crude sketch of a possible warehouse where her mother may be held captive. If she's not there, then hopefully they can find out where she's been taken. And she asked them to find her and release her, or at the very least, find out where she's been taken to. And they said, okay, I will do this. Leon's memory, I mean, it's a few years old. He hasn't been back in the city for a while. But he kind of remembered some general areas on where warehouses like that may exist and narrowed it down to 3 locations for them to check out.
The warehouse district.
Yes, the warehouse district. The first one, well, that proved to be pretty much nothing more than a complete rundown, beat-up building. The entire area, it was in the slums area of the city, and that warehouse looked like crap. There was no evidence of anyone being there. Nothing seeming to be going on, with the exception of, some people that were down on their luck, or addicts, or whatever, or, the occasional maybe pickpocket or some, thug that might be taking advantage of people, but nothing on a scale that you would call a crime family. However, the second location they checked out, similar kind of area. Things are run down, but a little bit better upkeep on it. Especially the warehouse itself was a little bit better. And as I move, I will bring everyone over in a second. Here. Let's see, get to my version. And yoink, fetch all the players. Okay, so now you guys should be able to see the map, and everyone in chat, or who's watching the stream, should be able to see the warehouse. And what they notice is that there seemed to be some activity there. There's nowhere near the amount of lights that are around this, but I wasn't going to go through and take the time to remove every single light and put it down to less activity. You get the basic picture. But what we have here is Patch and Alpha kind of went this way on the warehouse and were taking a look, and Patch noticed that there was what looked like some kind of guard, or, not like city guard, but somebody, who seemed to be on patrol inside this warehouse kind of fenced in area, walking around kind of back and forth, just patrolling it, looking, well, maybe a little bit bored, but also at the same time not inattentive, just not paying the most attention. Tomer and Jonathan came over to this corner to basically kind of stay out of the way and keep an eye through to this inner main entry courtyard. And meanwhile, Leon, using the gift of arcane energy, decided he was going to go on a little romp and check out the inside of this warehouse. So that's where we find Leon, who has gone invisible, hence his base is green to indicate that, hey, he's green, he's good to go, he's invisible. But that's what he's dealing with right now, is he is invisible, and as he is in there, he noticed that there are several, again, guards isn't really the word. It's not like they're dressed up like city guards and in full armor. I just grabbed minis to represent them. But these guys, they all have the same red and green tunics on them with a black and gold scripted cursive C, which Leon remembers is the symbol for House Crannus. All of them have that on their tunics. And he sees quite a few in the area. Now, they're not all like walking around like guards. This is something that you will notice, Leon. I mean, some of them are, but some of them are just kind of hanging around, shooting the shit. Some of them are like sorting through stuff, like they're doing busy work kind of stuff. You know, so it's not like they're necessarily, you know, patrolling inside here. Okay. But then he, being Leon, also noticed up on this balcony, coming out of this door over here. Let's see if I can make sure that you're seeing it. Yeah, you guys should see that, no problem. So coming out of this door that you can see in the back right there was this woman who is dressed up, you could call it a very Jack Sparrow piratey type garb. Very garish, flashy, and all that. Steps out and speaks to the man who's up here with her. Leon's keen ears pick up her saying, "We're moving the woman tonight." And that is where we left off. So, that's what you hear, and it's up to you guys what you are doing next. So, in fact, actually, you know what? You're actually going to get a little... Well, no. That's the info you get. So, what are you guys doing? And, you know, we're not in initiative order just yet, and thank you for the advantage, Overraptor. I appreciate it. I'm up to 3 now. I'm going to start using them. So, yeah, you guys are fucked. But I'm going to start, and I'm going to go clockwise from what I see on the Discord screen, because I've got Tailspire up right now, so I can't see the stream window. So I'm going to go just by the Discord stream, what I see up there. So, Leon, what are you doing at this moment?
All right, Leon is gonna start moving in this direction to try to get in.
Okay. Now, before you do that, as you're going past this guy, I mean, you're like right next to him, dude. So
Yep.
I will need you to make another stealth check. So,
Okie dokie.
because you still do make noise when you move, you know.
I know. Well, the boots tell me that I don't.
Right, but I'm just saying, overall.
All right, that'll be a 24.
24. Excellent. So, yes.
Actually, sorry, not a 24. That'll be a 26.
26. Okay, your bonus is plus 12. Nice.
Yep.
Damn, bards. Okay, so yeah, you can you can continue moving. Neither one of these motherfuckers can even match that. So,
Gonna move here. Try to get an eye on what's going on in this area.
okay. So, you get over there, and as you're walking past all this stuff, as I mentioned previously in last week's session, everything you're seeing is like, oh, that's illegal, that's illegal, that's illegal. So like everything you're seeing in here is like, I mean, well, let's put it this way, not everything is illegal, but there's a lot of stuff in here. You're seeing contraband all over the place.
Right.
You're seeing some of these crates as you go past them some of them are open, and you see what looks clearly like packets of packaged up drugs, of different kinds. For example, in a couple of these big crates, one of these crates is open, and you see burr weed, which would basically the equivalent of weed in our world. And it's not technically illegal, but it is frowned upon, and the government and the city and all that, they tend to choose to kind of crack down on it because it's not well regulated. So basically they're not getting their cut, so that's their way of getting their cut, is they like to basically, every once in a while crack down on people that are selling that stuff. So it's not quite illegal, but it's borderline, just the way it's treated. But there's other things in there, harsher stuff like that. You see tons and tons of alcohol too. Again, not that itself, not necessarily illegal, just rare. Some of them that you're seeing, there's some rare wines and other spirits in there, valuable. But you're also seeing stuff that clearly looks like stolen merchandise, gold and jewels and stuff like that, in a couple different,
Gold's
crates.
in there?
Yes, that then, which is clearly illegal. You have his leg just sitting, his liver on it. No.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, but when you get around this box here and you get to this corner, you see this cage, and in that cage, you actually see. Let me put it in there, so you can see it yourself. And where are you? Up a little bit.
Ooh.
Boop, 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 boop. All right.
Close enough.
Yeah, there we go. There. That's close enough. It's actually in the cage, but this is what you're getting. So there's an owl in that cage, and this is not just any owl. This looks like you've never seen an owl like this before. It's really, really weird, and it is like all of its wing feathers look like pure silver, like actual silver. But it's clearly a living animal. But it's not at the same time. I mean, this is rare, whatever this is. You've never seen anything like it. But it's trapped in the cage. Looking around, you also see, a whole bunch of other stuff, paperwork, stuff like that. I mean, this place is littered with all manner of contraband and other things.
All right.
Okay. Anything else you are going to do, or is that basically it for now?
I mean, I'm gonna move back the direction I came as far as I can before my turn is over.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we're like I said, we're not really in turn order, so you can go ahead and move back, quite a bit. Make your way over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just end right here.
All right. So there you are. So that's you. So now let's move on out. Patch. And I'm just going to group you and Elf together since you're right together with each other. So what are you two doing?
Was Alpha making a move last time? I seem to remember him of using
So I
hold
was
person.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm fairly certain I left off casting a hold person on the guard by the trees here.
Right, you were about to, if I remember right. So what are you going to do, Patch, while Alpha is about to cast a spell?
Watching horror.
You're watching in horror. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That's a little dramatic. But
roll for horror. No.
Where's that 69? Where's
Yep,
that 69?
69.
Damn it. I can't be the only one.
Yeah, where's the 100?
Yeah. All right, now hold on. I gotta make that D100 roll because that was my bad.
I got a 15 out of 100.
Let's see. Nope, 55. Too bad for you guys.
Damn, that was like 3 away.
Yeah, I know.
If only he were here.
I know.
All right.
All right.
But
So
either way, for a hold person spell,
yep.
I will need a 17 wisdom check.
You think you'll need a 17 wisdom check, but in reality, what you'll need is
anything
below that. Exactly. Let's see. Okay. I need perception checks from both of you.
Oh, he passed. Fuck.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Based on sight?
Yep. You're watching.
That'll be a 8 from
16.
Alpha.
16. Okay. Patch, you're watching in horror as you were, and you notice that this guy was walking along, and all of a sudden he takes a step and then stops dead in his tracks.
Hey, it worked.
That's all.
Thank God.
That's all you see. So that right now, this guy is stopped, as far as you can tell.
I'm gonna whisper, like, "What are you doing? You just keeping him still, or what?" Would I recognize that spell that he's casting? Did he? he
You've
had to
seen
say
him. You've seen him do it before, or him,
Okay.
her, whatever. You've seen Alpha cast that one before. You know what it is.
I guess that's one way to get in. All right. So
I think we should restrain them. Get some information.
that's not a bad idea. All right. I'm gonna poke my head out. He's still holding still.
He is.
All right. I'm gonna walk over to him.
Go ahead, walk on over.
Where
We
is
both
he?
walk over like.
Oh, I see him in the trees.
Yeah, he's right here. They're in the trees.
I'm gonna prepare to drag him back behind the corner and.
Okay, where?
Wait, we would want to drag him into the street.
Well, no.
I mean, we're. Wait, were we just out in the open before? I figured this was
Yes.
like an alleyway. And I
No.
I
That-
zoomed
You're
out
on.
far enough.
You're on a. You were out on a main street, but you're. This is a main street in the slums.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no one's gonna think twice.
So what? I mean, what do you do? Where do you want to actually put it?
It's better than staying right in front of their house, I think.
Yeah. So where do you want to
I
drag him
know
to?
no better, so I can't argue.
I'm just gonna pull him back away from the doorway that I think this is what this is right here.
Where?
Oh god, he can't
Where
see
we
my
are.
mouse. Right there.
That is not a doorway. That is
Is
just
that a wall? It's
No,
just not loaded
no.
in?
It's just
not a
opens up.
doorway, but an opening to
It's
the
an
inside
opening.
of the building.
You're not sure if it's inside the building until you go over there.
Okay, fair enough. I see an opening, so I assume it's a door.
So that's where you want to drag him to. Okay, so
No. Away from that.
away from that. Okay.
I'm going back to where we just came from. That we
Okay,
were.
that's what I was trying to get at, is
cheering.
where you're going. So you're just going to drag him out to the main street area around towards the front of the building there. Okay.
Yeah, where we
Okay.
we were obscured from the vision of them before.
Okay, so you go ahead and move yourselves back over there because you've got him. You've drugged him.
We drugged
He
them
is-
too. Damn.
Yeah, he
We're
is.
I didn't know I was that mean.
I mean, he's unless you're, gonna hold him up now that you're, moving him. This is dead weight you're carrying around. He can't move
Oh,
from
yeah, I
his
got it.
position. So
I
he's
got
on
it.
the
As
Wrong
long
ground.
as
boy
it
gloves, though.
doesn't deal damage.
No, it's not going to deal damage, but I mean, he's on the ground, not moving.
So I'm going to take some rope, and I assume I have some in my pack somewhere. I might not
Yeah.
actually. Do you have rope?
Yeah, I use standard. You guys have.
I'll just
Basic
druid
stuff.
craft some vines up.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Probably stronger.
It's more thematically cool anyway. So yeah,
It
I'm gonna do
is.
that.
All right, so you craft some vines and tie him up. I will need from you. I will call that
Survival.
technically- Yeah, survival check to tie the knots properly.
Oh boy, 14.
And I'm gonna give you advantage as well
Thank God.
because you use druidcraft and vines.
Didn't fucking
Oh,
matter. 14.
hold on
Mhm.
before we have any results. I'm gonna bet
Oh,
luck.
you're gonna bet
Okay.
luck. Okay.
All right. So in addition to your roll, you will receive
2 more.
2 blessings.
So 16 then, right?
Yep.
All right. Not bad. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
you think you've got him tied up pretty well. Okay.
How much is my Ben luck? 2 sorcery points.
Anything else you're gonna do?
Once
right-
we get them secured, I guess that'll be our turn. We've kind of been hogging it, so
No worries. No
Oh,
worries.
you've not been hogging it. You
No.
guys are fine.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
I guess we'll just wait for the spell to wear off.
I
and
can
interrogate
end the
it.
spell at any moment.
All right. All
Okay.
right. So once we get
I'll
them
end the
secured,
spell to test the restraints. How about
Okay.
that?
So you end the spell.
I also want to stuff a piece of cloth in his mouth or something for now, so he doesn't
No, yeah,
scream
that's-
immediately.
That's fine. Okay, so you end the spell. And let's see here.
You just hear screaming muffled by a fucking like dirty rag.
Okay, so
An old rag I
As-
found in the street.
as you end the spell, this motherfucker.
Is this gonna trigger initiative because he's a barbarian? He's about to rage.
He just
Nope.
stands up and flexes, and
Nope.
it breaks all the vines.
He doesn't stand up and flex, but I am down to 2 DM advantages.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
fuck.
And what happens is you're like, oh, you end the spell, you see his the stiffness from the spell that's like holding him so where he can't move, it kind of relaxes a second, and then this guy pops up. You've tied his hands behind his back with the vines. He pops up.
I do
to
want
his-
to specify that I did say subdue, so that, arms and legs.
Okay, that's fine. If the effect is he's got out, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, he just escaped?
Yes.
Huh.
He
Well,
rolled a
damn.
lot higher than you.
All right, don't move, otherwise we're going to have
Nope.
to hurt you.
Nope, it doesn't work that way. This is
I
his
don't get to
action.
speak? Okay.
Nope, this is his action. This all happens. You got to take turns to see what's going on because everything happens so fast.
Okay.
This is what you have to realize. So, you see the kind of the relaxation of the body from the stiff pose to more of a but then all of a sudden his kind of leaps to his feet. Even his feet are tied together, his hands are tied behind his back. He leaps to his feet, then jumps up, lifts his legs up, like tucks them in. His hands go underneath his feet around to the front of his body. And by the time his hands are in front of his body, you see his fingers and the vines part. He tucks and rolls right to here. And as he does, his hands go down and it's like, shit, that's not even affecting his feet anymore. And he's back up on his feet, facing you guys. And he's pulls out a dagger in his hand.
This guy's got a lot of turn for someone who got up from prone after breaking out.
Dude,
Hey, Jason.
Moved away.
Hey, if you want to go into an initiative round, what do you mean a lot of turn? It's just as much as what you've got.
Oh, you
Okay,
just said
have-
that we were taking turns.
No, I know, but I'm explaining. You're saying he's got a lot of turn. This is just as much as what you would do in a turn in initiative. Half his movement to get up. He didn't even, and then he moved 5 feet effectively, and he took an action, the escape action, which is the first thing he did.
So, Jason,
I was just being thematic in the description.
So seeing him do all this, rather than stabbing him with my spear, can I try and make eye contact with him and just hold my finger over my lips, like shh,
Well,
I'm trying to do something sly here?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys all roll initiative to see who goes first because this triggers that.
All right.
So-
We roll 17s on initiative, boys.
Nice.
It's called we
Hey,
don't
helps.
we don't roll above 8 tonight. I got 11 in total.
Okay, well, not bad. Okay, Alpha, you're first.
All right, cool. With my hand still at my lips, staring him in the eye, I will once again cast Hold Person.
Okay. All right. So, Wisdom save. What's your
Hashtag-
DC again?
17.
Oof. And you know what? I'm gonna burn another advantage. Nope. All right. Fuck it. Okay. So, once again, he stiffens up, and Patch, it's your turn. Technically, you're out of initiative, but you don't have to be. You can continue on for the rest of this one round. So,
We'll
Patch,
just cooperate
yeah,
normally. I
Patch,
think.
it's your turn.
All right. Well, maybe we should take him farther away or something.
How about we bring him to the strong big guy over there, and I point at Torbrek.
Yeah, that sounds good. Even though I think I'm technically stronger than him.
Yeah, with your gauntlets, you are.
Wait, Patch, you're stronger than Torek?
He's got the gauntlets, dude.
Yeah, because of these, and I hold up the gauntleted hands.
So as he
Patch.
holds up the gauntleted hands, do I just see like the veins pulsing and the
Oh, yeah.
bicep just like bulging off this like rabbit body?
Oh yeah,
Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger arms.
Arnold
Yeah,
Bunny.
like
Arnold Bunny.
borderline furry art that I'm seeing right here.
Yeah.
Wait, no, hold up.
The
Don't like where that's going.
the Buninator.
Yeah, we're gonna take that a few steps back.
If you think you can handle it, I mean, I'm perfectly fine. Just
No, this is thematically appropriate. Torbrek is much bigger and probably
Physically-
scarier.
Physically bigger, but you're actually physically stronger. So.
all right. I guess we'll once again drag his body, this time across the whole fucking house,
Okay.
over to that.
Alrighty. In that case, let me grab you here and move you all the way over. Juke. And Pat, you can move over there if you so desire.
Jonathan's here. So
Yep,
what
Jonathan
kinda,
is there.
What kind of check did they make to tie him up?
Survival.
Yep.
Survival. Let's see,
Which
what
I
is
would
it?
like to do again, by the way, before we started dragging him.
Sure.
So can I roll another
Yep.
Okay, I got an 8 that time. Not above 8 though.
Okay.
Well, hold on. What's your total there, Patch?
16.
We're bending luck again. We're gonna add 4 to it.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Absolutely disgusting 20. Filthy. Unclean. Unkempt.
That's a shower in like a week.
Unclean. All right. So
Painted 20.
okay. So once again, he is on his butt, tied up.
So would I even know that? Do targets have the ability to comprehend while they're being held?
Oh,
or are
yeah,
they
they're
like in
ju-
stasis?
No, they're not in stasis. They are paralyzed. Think of it like you're in the hospital and they gave you enough local anesthetic that you can't feel shit. You can't even move, but you're fully conscious. You know everything that's happening around you. You can hear, you can see, you just can't move your muscles at all. They're where they're at. They're locked in place.
All right, and this time I'm going to grapple him as well before we release,
Okay.
on top of the restraints.
All right, so give me strength athletics.
Would this be an advantage?
Since he is
Yeah, I'll give you advantage, but it's an opposed check anyway, but it's not like he can oppose it yet. It's if he'd have to
blowing
break
in.
through.
21.
You know,
All right.
fair.
All right. So, are you keeping the whole person on? What are you doing?
So now
Uh,
we're gonna.
Once I have them in the safety of the group, I'm gonna drop the spell.
Okay. So you drop the spell.
All right, now
'Kay.
as he's dropping it, I'm gonna be saying, "All right, now stop moving. We just want to ask some questions. I'd prefer not to hurt you."
Mm-hmm. Okay. You say that, and holy shit. What was your 21?
Yep.
Jesus fuck. Okay. This is an interesting night.
So
Before
remember,
the
he's
result-
restrained and
Yes, I know.
grappled.
Yes, I know.
Before the result, Jason.
Okay. Before the result.
Can I bend luck again?
Okay.
I'm gonna bend luck against you.
Okay. Roll your D4.
-4.
Okay. So thanks to you grappling
am the-
him.
God of D4s.
Thanks to you grappling him. Actually, let me put it this way. Are you applying that -4 to his escape attempt or to his breaking the grapple attempt?
Quite frankly, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It would just be to whatever the first roll was.
the first roll.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So. Oh boy. Okay. So that first roll, and that was what, a dirty 20 on the rope tie, right?
Yes.
Okay. You chose wisely, sir. Because otherwise he would have broken free from that.
Yep.
And
Fool me once.
he had a 19 on the die for breaking the grapple. So he would have broken the grapple. If you hadn't chose the first one and chose the second, he would have gotten free from the tying from the vines, and then been able to break the grapple because
Oh,
he would have had a 26 on the grapple minus your 4. He still would have beat you on the grapple.
so that's an 8-point swing, by the way.
Yeah, you saved the day on that one because the bonds that you tied him with are still holding, so he didn't even get to attempt to break the grapple.
I'm gonna once again make eye contact with him and just shh.
Okay.
All right. Next time you try something squirrely, I'm probably gonna have to hurt you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are still grappling him,
Yeah.
and he's tied,
though.
and he's still tied.
Yeah.
Up, so. Okay, so you have a captive. At this point, I'm gonna move back to Leon for a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, so Leon,
Hello.
what is going on inside with you, pal? All right, what are you gonna do right now?
I'm gonna move over here.
All right, I will need another stealth check since you're going right next to some guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I think that's
29.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even close.
So yeah, 29. I did not mean to roll again. There we
No,
go.
that's all right.
And I'm going to check over here and see if there's anything I can spot around this area.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh boy. I think I have a +4 to that, or is it +5 now? Yeah, +5 now.
Nice.
So 17.
Okay. So you, sir, you see something over in this corner.
Ooh, is that a lever I spot?
There seems to be a lever over there. As you look over that way.
I simply must pull it.
All right. Well,
I'm going to go over while invisible, pull the lever, and then make it a point to dash over to this box and
Okay.
hide right there.
okay. So you pull the lever. When you do, these boxes slide out of the way.
Ah.
Hold on. And you're kind of now a little trapped in that corner for temporarily. But
Alright.
those boxes slide out of the way, and it makes a sound, but it's a lot less than you expect. It's just kind of like a sound, as if they're purposely, somehow silent. Like they're either on skids or something, but you don't see any tracks or anything like that. It's almost like they were just like a half an inch or something hovering off the ground and slid over, like they floated over. And as you do that, you're just kind of in this little area surrounded by a pillar and more boxes and some barrels now.
All right.
And this guy right near you, he kind of goes like, huh? Walks over here, looks,
Dead at the wall.
walks down over this way. And then comes back here. Walks back over here and goes back to what he was doing.
Not my business.
Must have been the wind.
I have expected him to walk over, see that the fucking trapdoor was there, pull the lever again, and then for me to just go back and pull the lever again and have it do the whole thing over again.
Just play peekaboo with him.
I
Yeah, could
You
be
know
sax
what?
playing while they go
Drop
back and forth.
drop invisibility. You won't.
Of course I fucking
You're right.
I feel pretty bad for fantasy medieval dudes because when you've got people who can just turn invisible and
Yep.
the potential for fucking with them is so high, you could make them think they have like schizophrenia or something.
They don't know what schizophrenia is. It's okay.
Yes.
You
They're
can make them
ignorant.
think they're going crazy. There you go.
Yes. Anyway, so he goes back to his work.
All right. Well, if I still have the floor, then I'm going to kind of just climb over these barrels here.
Okay. You notice it's like it's very tight to squeeze down this way.
Am I able to?
You can, but it's gonna be difficult.
Ooh, difficult terrain. It's okay.
Ooh.
Just play a ranger. Make sure warehouse is your favorite terrain.
Yes. Now you
The
can make
urban
it. You
ranger.
can make it past, but to get past there, you're gonna have to move through here using double movement, and you're definitely gonna be like brushing up against both the boxes and the wall.
It's okay. I'll just do it as quietly as possible.
Okay, I will need a stealth check, and in this instance, you do
Bless
not
you.
have advantage because it's
It's
being
sound
negated by the
outside.
effect of the environment.
Okay, that is an 18.
Ooh.
That is an 18 still, though. Okay.
Hold on. Do I have to make line of sight with anyone to actually do this bullshit?
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
I do. Never mind.
Okay. Good to know. All right, so you make your way past this over towards this trap door, and it makes a little bit of noise, kind of a brushing sound as you're going past. It's not loud, but it's, you're trying to be as quiet as possible. So to you, it's like just the, a gunshot loud. It's like, you're like, oh shit, I'm making so much noise. But it's not really that loud, but you're still like, ooh, crap, You're kind of on
Yeah.
edge because of it. But you do get over to the hatch.
All right. I am going to attempt to quietly open the hatch and make my way down.
Okay. So, go ahead and open the hatch.
Is there like a button I can press?
Yeah,
or-
right. You can right click on it and
Oh.
request to open it.
Open.
All right. So, you're requesting to open hatch. There you go. Hatch opens, and so now, what happens? Da 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 da. Leon, guess what? You are going to be somewhere else.
Oh boy.
Yoink, yoink, and let me get over to here. And then I need to grab Leon. Okay. Now only Leon can see because only his mini is here.
Oh boy. I think we should cut back to the other folks because I've got to use the bathroom.
Oh, I see how it is.
Do you? Do you see how it
Okay,
is?
I do. So, but first, before we do that,
Yep.
so Leon, here you are, and I'm going to adjust the sound a little bit more. It's a little too loud still in my ears. And then I got to make sure I got you here. Okay, so here you are. You find yourself in as you go down a ladder, which seems like it goes down for 40 feet, 50 feet. It's long. You're definitely going deep into the earth here.
All right.
This looks like some kind of, underground stone catacombs or structure. You're not sure exactly what, but you're in a relatively large room. You see across from you, once you're down in the stairs, there's a set of stone double doors. You also see worked stone room, worked stone floors and walls. There's pillars in here. It's an old structure. Some of the stone has, broken down and damaged. You even see, as you kind of move into the room, you can see, there's, some old moss and stuff. And you do see some bones here and there, including like a full-on skeleton of somebody in this
Fun.
in this area here. That's what you see.
All right.
Okay. Now, everybody else.
All right. I will be right back.
Bye, Leon.
Bye bye.
Everybody else. Let me pull you back here. Okay. Here we are, up top side of the warehouse yet again. So here you are with your captive.
So yeah, where I left off was I don't have a good intimidate check, but I'm gonna call that an intimidate anyway.
Okay, so you're gonna try to intimidate. So
Yeah, I said if you try anything like that again,
Sure.
I'm probably gonna have to hurt you.
all right. Go ahead and roll for it.
Ooh, 18.
Ooh, not bad at all, man. That's pretty damn good. And it's insight, so he's bound and held. He's got a cloth in his mouth to, kind of a gag in his mouth to shut him up. And he's looking at you and Alpha, because Alpha was kind of holding his gaze and all that, and then you're holding him, so he kind of, and you talk to him, so he kind of turned his head. He doesn't seem to be struggling. He's just kind of, he's there now.
All right.
You're not sure if your intimidate worked or not, but he doesn't seem to be fighting back right now.
All right. Well, it was more like a warning that doubled as
Yeah.
an intimidate.
Yeah. Like I said, you don't know if it worked or not, but he doesn't seem to be fighting against you. He's not trying to resist.
Can I
Patch has
roll
checked the box
insight?
for his conscience.
Can I roll insight to see how well he was intimidated?
You most certainly can attempt to do so.
That is a 13. Ambiguous
You-
as fuck.
You think that he was, well, let's see, the best that you get off of it is he doesn't seem scared, but he doesn't seem like he's going to try to push his luck.
He understands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You don't need to be scared. You just need to respect what we're capable of.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what Alpha you get off him, is basically that. So, now what are you guys doing?
All right. So I'm going to take this little dirty cloth I found on the ground out of your mouth and ask you a few questions about what's going on the inside here.
Oh, is that the rag I stepped on? I say.
Yeah, I believe so, but
And he's
Oh,
sorry, it
I
was all I had in
dodged
a
it
pinch.
earlier.
Sorry, but
and as you
Oh,
pull it, as you
no.
pull it out of his mouth, he's kind of like, cough spitting a little bit, like, oh, because it was, oh, that's disgusting.
yeah, sorry, it's all I had. I just didn't want you to scream
Would
like right away.
Tastes
and
like
go,
fungal toe jam. What the?
wow, that's actually on the nose.
Oh, gee. No, foot, on the foot. Shit.
Yeah, under the foot.
Under the, wow, fuck.
Well, no, actually, all of me, really.
Oh, God.
We're
Okay.
just shooting the shit with this card. Wait, no, we're enemies. Hold on.
Damn it! What?
Well, we don't have to be.
That's
Lost
true.
kids.
The fucking
What the fuck do you guys want?
I need a Riz check.
Oh God.
So we're actually looking for someone who we think might be inside that building there. Did we confirm, or was that only Leon?
Only Leon.
All right, just details on last session.
Yeah.
The end of it is a little foggy to me, so sorry if I ask.
No, that's all right.
And I'm going to ask about, not going to give like excruciating details, but kind of describe the person that we were looking for. It was a lady, right?
Yeah. You never got a description.
Okay,
A
cool.
lady elf.
Yeah, that's about as descriptive as I wanted to be
Uh.
anyway. Are you guys holding a lady elf captive in there by any chance? And be honest.
Sure, I'll be completely honest.
It's
You
like,
guys really don't know who you're messing with right now, do you? This
Oh,
is
boy.
a big mistake to grab me, man.
well, we're pretty used to making mistakes, so I'm not super concerned about that.
I mean, you got me. You got me fair and square, but dude, you really you picked the wrong people to fuck with.
Well, we didn't really pick them; they were kind of chosen for us. But
Yeah, we're used to fucking with people in a non-consensual manner.
that
Oh, dude, we should call the authorities on that one.
guards.
Oh, I don't mean sexual. I just mean I'm used to assimilating entire colonies of species, let alone just a tiny warehouse of peasants.
Oh, what
No,
did
wait,
I
wait.
miss?
We ain't peasants. You guys do not realize. Do you even know who you're dealing with? Because if you
should-
did, you'd probably be scared as fuck.
definitely, but we should. I
Crannus,
kind of want to know if you're
I
telling the
think.
truth or not. So you should describe them.
In great detail,
So I know
using
you're.
only
Shit.
rhymes.
Shit, I am not going to bust out my rap album for you on this one, guys.
Ah, what a bummer. Good try.
I know. I mean, I could spit some bars, but no,
So, what did I
not me,
miss?
the guy.
We're intimidating him, and it's becoming unhinged. I asked for a Riz check, just so you know.
Great, wonderful.
But he's like, look, dude, I can't tell you guys nothing. Seriously, I mean, if I do that, I'm dead.
Oh, well, okay, so hold on. It's can't or won't, because
Can't. I
depending-
can't. I will be killed. I will
Okay.
die.
So I'm going to go ahead in response to him saying this. I'm going to cast a 5th level blight spell while I hold his forehead and just let him know that he will die if he doesn't answer.
Okay.
You're holding the spell.
No.
No.
I'm not holding it. I'm
He's,
casting.
he's casting it on him.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
is
I
that-
hold his forehead
is-
and
Is that
I
a
cast blight.
is that a spell attack?
That's a con save.
Oh, it's a con save. Okay. 16 or 17.
Blight is
17.
fucking
17, okay.
Scary.
Hatch gets
Roll your
wide-eyed,
damage.
but he understands.
That's a fail. Roll your damage.
All right, so that is going to be 98.
98 or 9d8.
98 for a total of 41 damage as the moisture evaporates from his skin as
Okay.
I absorb his essence and life force.
Okay, you guys actually you roll for Jonathan and Pat, you roll. I want wisdom saves as you observe you two observe this.
26.
Okay. And
Uh,
Jonathan?
Do I,
8.
Okay.
do I need to roll against this in any fashion?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Patch, this is disturbing, but you realize that okay, he's gonna live, but holy fuck, Jonathan, seeing this scene of Alpha basically holding this guy's forehead as he is bound and being held by Patch, and literally almost like he starts mummifying because the moisture is getting sucked out of his body. So his skin is becoming sunken in and dry and papery around, and he's like, and clearly in pain, as he does not look good, and Jonathan passes out, falls on his ass, seeing this.
Oh.
Because
Great.
it's just so horrifying to watch
Well,
in
I'm
person.
glad Jonathan wasn't doing much.
Yeah.
Well, since you specified that I know it's not going to kill him,
Yeah.
I'm not going to interject here.
Okay, but then through parched, cracked, not bleeding because there's not enough moisture for the blood to flow,
Oh.
through a hoarse, dry voice, you hear him say, "Lion, House Crannus, they're gonna fucking kill you.
I will then.
You're being
lean
real
in.
stupid."
I don't even listen to him. Anyone else can, but I lean in and I whisper into his ear. There are worse things than death.
Oh, that's hardcore.
Oh, roll an intimidation check with advantage just because of all that you've just done in this last couple seconds here.
Holy moly.
First roll's 21.
Oh God.
21's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take the 21.
Yeah.
That's hard as fuck.
That. No, if he had enough moisture in his body, he would have pissed himself. But you know that's what he says, and that's what you say. He's
Patch is a little uneasy,
You
but
don't
he
even-
understands what's happening.
yeah. You guys don't even need to roll intimidation checks. This guy is clearly extremely frightened of Alpha in particular.
Understandable.
I am both benevolent but giving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast shape water and splash it upon him, so he feels some.
Now we're waterboarding him.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't bring back any hit points. He's still fucked.
Oh, I know he's fucked, but he
The
can
hobos
understand.
across the street are just sitting there watching us like, damn,
Yeah.
these guys are crazy.
These are hardcore motherfuckers.
Maybe we should like go on that side of the road. People walking just change sides.
Okay, so
The whole sidewalk is ours.
yeah, I mean, realistically, you know, it takes a body a while to absorb water. So while it's a
This is just for show. It
Yeah.
isn't to like be nice. It's
You're right.
just to let him understand.
yeah, and he clearly he understands. Like I said, no inside check needed. He is terrified of you, and he is bound, held, and greatly injured.
Mm-hmm.
He is not doing
Uh,
much of anything else.
So, I would like to actually whisper into his ear again. This time, rolling deception, so that way the other party members can't hear. If that's okay.
Okay.
That'd be. I mean, I'm like right there because I'm holding them.
Yeah.
I know you are, and that's why I'm sure you're gonna roll at advantage to hear. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to have it not be so obvious.
Okay.
Go ahead, say it.
All right, I'm going to whisper into his ear, and I'm going to say, "You're going to let us know everything you know, everything you've heard, and everything that may be relevant. Or you'll become part of me, an undying, subservient piece of flesh that I may use at any given whim or time."
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and roll my deception check.
Okay. Roll your
Got
deception
one.
check.
You got your wish.
Yeah, Patch didn't hear it. Okay.
Oh, you're fucking kidding. 10 plus 5, 15.
Oh wow.
I'd take the failure anyway on the net one.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
I was kind of hoping I
So-
wouldn't.
So once again, you said you want him to tell you everything, etc., right?
Even if it's not relevant, I don't give
Okay.
a shit.
Okay, so he starts out. He goes, in 4th grade, I cheated on a test.
Too far. Too far.
Okay, in 7th grade.
Nah,
no,
nah,
There
that's
was
still
a
too
one
far.
time
There's-
at band
Yeah,
camp.
no. So I made some fake puke, and I went to the theater and
What did
into
you
the
say to him?
balcony, and I threw it over the balcony, and I made it sound like. "Ugh."
I'm gonna shake it a little bit.
No.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know.
You guys
that
are too young. None of you
ghouls-
got the Goonies reference. Okay.
I mean, I've seen the Goonies, but it's been a long
Yeah.
time.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna get references from it other than.
Yeah. Okay. So no. So he tells you he's like look, you, and it's I'm not gonna do a voice for it right now, but he's like you know you mentioned you're looking for a female elf. Do we have a female elf captive? We have a couple female elves, a couple male elves, a couple humans. I mean, we've got like 7 or 8 people.
Captives?
Yeah.
You guys are
Where are
terrible.
they?
Where are they?
Well, I don't get to go there.
Well, maybe you know where it is anyway.
I mean, Bella goes down there, and I mean, I'm pretty new. I don't. That's all I know. I mean, I've seen them come in. I don't know exactly where they went. I know they went down, but that's it. I don't know.
I want
there.
the insight that.
Okay, roll insight.
16.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. He doesn't.
I figured, but this is just thematic to me.
Yeah.
Pat kind of scrutinizing him a little.
Okay.
All right, so. Well, he sounds genuine. All right. Well, what other stuff? Let's see. How heavily guarded is the room with the prison?
Well, I mean, I think
How many people are in the building?
like I don't know, like 14, 15, something like that.
All right, good to know.
I don't know. We
I
have, you
didn't-
know, some guys come, some guys go. I mean, we get sent different places. It's all
Pretty
what
good
the boss.
handful, though.
It's all what the boss tells us to do. You know.
I'm just getting a rough number.
I didn't see a cellar door on my way around the building. What do you mean by down?
Through the hatch. I'm not allowed to go down there yet. I don't know. It's
So there's
just-
a
it's-
basement somewhere. All right.
Well, I don't know what it is. I haven't gone down there.
Well, if there's a down and you've established that that's where the ladder goes, I mean,
Well,
it
I
must be
guess it's a basement. I don't know.
All right. Well, I get what you're saying. All right. Well, that's kind of all I need from you. Well,
All right.
you guys have anything else you want to ask him?
What is your name?
My name?
Yeah. Let's
Yes.
get
Why is it-
personal.
You actually want to know my name? I don't know if I
I
like
do.
the sound of that.
I'm kind of curious now too. Now that you're all defensive, what is your
Well,
name?
Derek.
Huh.
Or just
Derek.
fucking Derek.
Derek. What I want you to do, that dagger you pulled out earlier, leave it be. I don't care what you do from here on out, but from the direction I point, I want you to run until you can't run any further. And then I want you to keep running until you collapse.
Oh,
And then I want you to tell the guards to come here.
Are you casting a spell or are you just telling him this?
I'm just telling him
Okay.
what I want him to do.
Okay. All right.
is that a good idea? I think we might have to, kill some people or something in there.
And they may have to kill us. I don't know. I say under my breath so this guy doesn't hear. Do I
That's a
need to
fair
roll
point.
deception?
No, you don't need to roll.
Or whisper.
So that's what you're telling him to do. So which way do you point?
I'm going to point, based on the street we're on, I imagine it runs farther to the left.
Left as in where you're viewing, you're facing?
Yeah, from my character's point
Okay,
of view, I want
yep.
to point
So
left.
you want him to go this way.
Yep.
Okay.
I imagine we free him of his bonds first.
Well,
just
you
to
would
see
have
what he
to, otherwise
does.
he can't.
Yeah, so I will casually untie him willy-nilly, taking my time. If he wanted to fight back, he
He's
had
not-
every opportunity to.
He's not seeming to resist.
And I've released him as well.
Okay. And
I'm gonna tap
What's-
him on the shoulder.
once his bonds are done and everything, his dagger falls from his hand, and he bolts in that direction.
Okay, bye. All right.
I'll be right back. Phoenix needs water.
Okay.
I give us 30 minutes before guards show up. We need to get down into whatever this thing is, the downstairs, the hatch. I kept wanting to say patch, but it's not a patch, it's a
It's
hatch.
not a patch, it's a hatch. That's correct.
Well, I gotta admit that was pretty effective. So good work on that. A
Thank
little
you.
brutal, but
I
it got
thought
results.
you would disapprove initially due to the underhanded methods.
Well, I kind of realized that you weren't trying to kill him right off, and we got what we came for without having to end his life. I mean, I'm sure he's not all bad. He said he was new.
So more than anything, really, results matter with you, is kind of what I've gathered then.
I mean, I try to not hurt people that don't completely deserve it. That guy kind of seemed like it was just a job, and he was new at it. I didn't really feel like he himself was like inherently evil. But, I'm sure we're going to
Well,
encounter some pretty awful people in there. So,
then I happen to be glad that I didn't immediately suck all the moisture from his veins.
yeah, I'm kind of glad about that too. Anyway,
While Jason,
Mhm.
I'm not too familiar with getting spell slots back from sorcery points. Is there a rate to getting a spell slot back, or
There is. I think it's off the top of my head. I want to say it's like
I can
it's
pull
either
up
like 1 or 2 points per spell slot level.
so if I wanted to get back my 5th level spell slot, I would need like 5 sorcery points?
Okay, so the way it works,
Oh, hold
right?
on. Okay, here you go. There's a chart in it. If you click on your font of magic in your character sheet in D&D Beyond,
Is that under features and
yeah,
traits?
class features and traits. If you go down,
Okay.
there's font of magic.
Holy shit, that's so many sorcery points.
Yeah, it's for a 5th level slot. It takes 7 sorcery points to get it back.
Okay. All right. You know what?
But you-
I appreciate the wisdom. I will not be casting 5th level spells for the rest of the day. Got it.
Mhm.
Now, I will say, do keep in mind, it unfortunately doesn't go both ways. So while it costs 7 sorcery points to make a 5th level spell slot, you only get 5 sorcery points.
Points when you burn one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I figured it wouldn't be an infinite spell source. Otherwise, there's some combos you could probably do.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, what you could do is you could burn 2 4th level, and then you could get a 5th level out of it and have 1 sorcery point left.
Yes, but if I wanted to give people plus D4 to checks, then no.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's way better than a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe, depending on the situation.
Yeah, I wanted to save teleportation circle for a last ditch effort, but I
Yeah, it kind of.
don't think I'm getting 8 hours sleep.
No, you're not. Not likely.
Should have
Might
cast
be.
Blight at 4th level.
Just
Damn.
Lie
Anyways.
down on the street, take a nap,
Anyways, we've been doing this shit for a while. Logan seems to be back from doing pet stuff. Logan, do you need the mic?
Yeah, it's going back to him.
Yeah, I would like to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Hi,
Fuck
Fifi.
yeah.
Look at her. Look at this
Yep.
baby.
Areola spinners, awesome. That means Rob is back. What's up,
Areola
Rob?
spinner.
Yes, it's like nipple tassels, only it's
I
a
know.
different-
I'm just a little.
This is my buddy Rob. This is what he does. So, but
He does nipple tassels.
well, he says nipple tassels. That's like his thing.
Ah.
Whenever he comes into my channel, it's like he's got to say nipple tassels. But now it's changed to aerial spinners, or how about booby rotation devices? So,
All right.
all right.
Leon is going to do a couple of things. The
Yep.
first thing he's going to do is he's going to look up at this roughly 40-50 foot long ladder and make absolutely certain that the hatch is closed.
Hatch is closed.
All right. Then
And as you close, Logan's hair is the bomb. Hey, Logan, got a hair compliment.
Thank you. Nice.
Yep. So, as you look up, when you closed the hatch, which you did as you were coming down, because Leon's, he's smart like that. When you did that, you heard the very quiet, sound of those crates kind of gliding back, like you just barely heard it. Okay,
Alright.
but it happened. So it's like, okay, obviously it's like a trigger thing. Okay,
Gotcha.
and then you made your way all the way down, and you're at the bottom of the ladder.
So what Leon is going to do is he's going to cast a 3rd level spell, which will end his invisibility, but we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
He's going to cast Sending, with the target being Patch,
Okay.
and he is going to say, facing warehouse from street, hatch, top left corner, lever opens. Find a way in if you... I'm trying to think here. I had most of it
I'm
planned
trying
out.
to think here. That's 5 more
Not
words.
at, shut up. Find a way in if you think you need to help. Otherwise, stay safe. Bye.
And you have 5 more words.
Oh, it was 25.
That was 20.
Ah, well, he got his message across.
Close enough. All right, Patch, you have 25 words to respond if you want to.
We will make our way in. That's it.
Okie dokie.
Not gonna leave Leon in there in the heart of it by himself. So, with that newfound information on where that is, that I definitely haven't already forgot, we are gonna try to push our way in.
Alright. With that, Leon, after casting that 3rd level spell slot, is going to expend a 2nd level spell slot to recast Invisibility. And then he is going to do this. He's going to start counting the amount of feet.
So he's going to try to kind of map out distance-wise,
Yep.
is what you're saying.
5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So roughly 60 feet down here. Alright. And he sees the doors there. He's going to look over here. There's nothing there. And
So are you going to, like, investigate this room? Is that what you're doing?
yeah, he's mapping
Okay.
out the room and just looking around at
Okay.
everything.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Alright. Let's see. Investigation would be a +2 for me right now, so... Ooh, dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Absolutely nasty, disgusting 20.
Disgusting 20. All right,
Ew.
so looking around the room and checking things out, you're kind of investigating it, mapping it out, seeing what's around here. What you do notice is there does appear to be tracks in the dust. Like the rest of the room, like off to the like over to the sides and stuff like that, you kind of notice, hey, you know what? I'm stepping in dust that doesn't seem to be disturbed, but this pathway that between the ladder and these doors, it's not like someone swept there, but like there's a lot less dust. Like there's been traffic through this area,
That's-
through the door.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm then gonna inspect for any traps.
Okay, so you're gonna try to investigate for traps.
Yeah.
Where?
I would say mainly in front of the door, considering that's usually where traps are.
All right. Go ahead and give me another investigation check for that. And while you're doing that, I want you guys to kind of discuss what your plans are. I gotta hit the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It's gonna be like the Kung Fu Tower as we fight our way into the basement.
Alright,
You
I
know,
got a
That's a
13.
good point because Daniel,
Yes.
I kind of thought about it, and I cast a 5th level spell on this dude, and he survived with pretty good damage. If all of them are like this, I don't know how the fuck we're making it to that basement without another source of damage
That is a
or
good
another
point.
tank. Because, like, as much as we do have Torbeck, we kind of don't. And Jonathan got scared shitless from me, like.
Oh, I mean, we could
evaporating
shake him
man.
awake. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you probably could wake him up.
He's
But
still
that's
chill
4
on the
people
road, like,
against the
"Ah."
world, and they're clearly about as strong as us. How the fuck are we getting down there?
That
The
is-
power of friendship.
Yeah, the power of
The
friendship.
power of as he looks around. Well,
The power of companionship.
yeah.
Because
Honestly though, it's up to you guys. I wish I had the resources to invisibility all of you and dimension door you guys through, because right now stealth is absolutely excelling, but I don't want to like leave you guys behind, you know?
hold on. Could we use Torbrek as a distraction piece?
I'm sure you could.
He just gets killed immediately.
I
No,
was
no, no.
gonna
Hear me
say-
out. I cast enlarge on him, making him a large
bigger target.
dude. And I have him
Fee,
beat the fuck out of the
fo.
building on the side and just run afterward.
Kaiju battle.
If
All
he
their
runs
wizards
away
gather
fast
together to
enough,
enlarge
it
their
doesn't
own
matter.
champion.
But we could use Torbrek as a distraction. I don't know if that's the nicest thing to do. I don't think it is. I could also
I mean, he said he was here to intimidate and help, so.
I could
Oh,
also
that's fine.
just
I don't
hypnotic
even
pattern people in there without looking in the room. So
I don't even need to count the number of feet for dimension door. That's only one of the options for it. Okay.
I could turn into something tiny, like a mouse or something, but I don't think I'll be able to pull a lever, as Leon told me that there was. Luckily,
well, and
beforehand.
I kind of thought about teleportation circle if you can survive down there long enough.
Survive? What? Hold on. What are you talking about?
So the way teleportation circle works is it describes a location. If Leon can give me a detailed enough description of the place as well as a general idea of its
Okay.
location.
No, that's not.
should be
That's not how teleportation circle works.
Oh, god damn it. Here's the DM to tell me I'm wrong.
Yes.
By
Yeah,
the
you
way,
have to read
It's the
teleportation.
fuzz!
Teleportation.
I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, as you cast it, you draw a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground inscribed with sigils that link your location to a permanent teleportation circle of your choice, whose sigil sequence you know, and that is on the same plane of existence as you. You have to find and get the sequence of an already placed permanent teleportation circle to basically go from wherever you are. You can cast your teleportation circle spell and zap to that location. You can, and you can think of it like
All right, hold on, Jason.
think of it like airports.
With this shit you just gave me.
Mm-hmm.
If I give Leon a descript enough version of the spell, enough arcane knowledge, would he be able to, with a high enough arcana check, find one of these teleportation circle sigils for me to latch onto it?
It doesn't quite work like that. Let me put it this way.
God damn it.
This is what I was just trying to say, is think of it like airports. Okay?
I understand what you're going for.
So,
Jason.
like-
I'm just trying to bullshit you.
No, I know. So like Orlando International Airport, that's a permanent teleportation circle. You can be anywhere else in the world, and you can cast your teleportation circle spell, and if you know the exact address, so to speak, of Orlando International Airport, you can zap from where you're at to there.
Yeah.
Because you know
Yeah.
the address. But it's a permanent location. You could also know, hey, where's like LaGuardia Airport, where's LAX, where you have those
Right.
you have those specific ones memorized, and you can say, yes, I have that.
So
You would know, Leon, because you know enough about arcane and
Mhm.
just in general how the world works. And you're kind of a big city guy. You would know that there's probably maybe even 3, but most likely 2 locations in Ravensborough that have a permanent circle.
All right.
There's also
Now,
probably one. There's also probably one located somewhere in Kyver, in Overshore, and some of the major cities.
Yeah.
One of the places that my character hasn't been, so it wouldn't matter.
Right.
No,
Okay.
I would say probably with a high enough Arcana check, if I found a teleportation circle, I could try memorizing the patterns and then
And then
relay
pass it
that
on.
information to you.
Yep.
But
But
I
that
don't
would
think
require you to find one, which
Right,
isn't
that-
going to happen.
I was gonna say I don't think there's gonna be one down here.
Well, either way, that was one of my bullshit ideas, is that you last 8 hours in there for me to fucking get a night's sleep to teleport down there.
I mean, if you want, when you level up, you could take Dimension Door. I think sorcerers get it.
Was that a 5th level spell slot option?
No, it's a 4th level spell, actually.
Alright, hold on. Zach's looking through his spells.
Okay.
Add
Uh,
spells.
give-
4th
give-
level.
Allow you to
okay.
travel across the continent, but it
Damn.
will.
I will
Well, you-
allow. I will allow Alpha and Patch to roll straight intelligence checks because of something that Alpha said.
Also, by the way, Dad got a 13 on the investigation.
Okay, good to know. I'll let you know about that in a little bit.
Gotcha.
Alright, straight intelligence check.
Yep.
That's
Patch can also-
-1. Let's see.
Yikes! 8.
Hold on. I can't roll in here for some reason, so we are rolling the d20 in here. That is a 4.
Okay. Yep. Neither of you know. I'll allow Leon to go, but you'll obviously to communicate with them. You're gonna have to cast sending
So,
or something.
Jason, Tides of Chaos doesn't happen to say that I require to hear your result before I give myself advantage on a check.
Right.
So I'm going to use my once per long rest Tides of Chaos to give
Okay.
myself advantage on this check of mine for intelligence.
Ooh.
That is now a 15.
Okay. And like I said, Leon, you can roll too, but if you may, unless you
Well, I don't know what I'm rolling for.
straight intelligence.
Okay, but I don't know why I would. Is what
I
I'm
know.
saying. Okay.
Assume we're all talking via your message
Well,
spell
no,
bullshit.
not
Oh,
yet,
this
but-
is random shit.
no.
14.
There's
I
something
don't know
else.
where the die land. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's all
I
right.
think it's a 14. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
a bonus to intelligence.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
14.
So Alpha, you were able.
Oh
to get,
shit.
You were able to get high enough thanks to your Tides of Chaos. So something you said actually resonated with you because you were discussing it out and you're like, if I get 8 hours of rest, I could cast Teleportation Circle. And then you thought about it for a second. You go, wait a minute. That's not a bad idea. What if we wait? Because people need to sleep, right? So what if we wait and see if things change when it gets dark out and situations change on the inside of this place?
Hmm? I'm lost.
No, I understand where Jason's going with this. The player in me thinks this is bullshit. However, Alpha, not knowing how humans and night watches work, seeing as Alpha's never participated in such,
Right. But
actually thinks this is a great idea.
Mhm.
So I'm going to pitch the idea to Patch. Patch.
Yeah.
So, you know how I had this random guy run off and call the cops on this facility, right?
Yes, I do remember that, as it was like 30 seconds ago.
I'm glad you remembered such a frequent event of mine. Anyways, because he called the cops on his coworkers, I'm sure they have some kind of alibi, but they're going to think something is sketch. Why
How
would...
would they know? I mean, besides him not being there.
Well, the cops were called on the place, so clearly something's wrong.
Well, how would they know that until the cops got here?
They won't. They'll know when the cops get here. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyways, once the cops get here and they, run up on the place and knock on the door, they might push up the deadline of the body moving or of the elf moving. If I get enough rest, I can cast Dimension Door to any safe location in Ravensbarrow that I know of.
Dimension door is only 500 feet.
I think you mean teleportation.
Teleportation circle. And again,
Thank you so much.
Get
And
enough rest.
and again, your teleportation circle needs an anchor location you're going to that is a memorized place, like a memorized permanent circle.
Jason.
Mhm.
You got to remember, Alpha doesn't know this.
Okay. I see what you're
Alpha
saying.
just figured out this spell exists and just
Okay.
picked it.
Okay. Fair enough.
This is Alpha's pitch to Patch.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up.
Okay, no worries. No worries. I was just making sure that you remember the,
facts
actual.
are
Yes,
established.
the facts.
With an asterisk.
So,
Anyways, Patch.
what you're proposing
So
that you
once-
like take a nap?
What- I'm proposing I take a nap. I'm proposing I take a nap.
I
And
kind
that
of feel like
Leon
that's
sit
not a
in this
great
dungeon
idea.
For 8 hours while the cops storm this place.
Ooh, yeah, that
sorry, can
sounds
this
like
joke
a.
stop, please?
I don't know how to put this nicely, so I won't. Your plan is kind of awful.
Oh my god. Jason, I know you were giving me some shit with that intelligence check. It went way over my head. I don't care anymore. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, no, I don't think that's a very good idea. But I mean, if you want to stay out here and nap, I guess that's something that
Ugh.
you're allowed to do as you're your own person.
No, my plan was I was going to crack open the door and cast,
Mage hand,
no,
eyebrows
not mage
on the
hand.
lever.
I was going to cast a good spell, like Hypnotic Pattern. I was actually going to see if I have, Jason,
That's me.
is
You have-
there a meta magic that allows you to extend a spell's range and not its duration?
Yeah, it should be extend.
No, extended spell extends the duration. Is what I was asking.
Oh. Damn it. I'll have to look. Let me look at the meta magics.
I don't have it anyway, so it's not super relevant. I was just
I'm just-
asking, so for future character stuff. Anyways, I can just crack this spell in the door, hope we get lucky, and we could try and search for this trap door.
Well,
And I
he
could
kind of
extend-
told us where it is.
Oh, yep, there you go. Distant spell. Cast a spell that has a range of 5 feet or greater. You can spend a sorcery point to double the range. When you
Well,
cast a spell
I'm
that has a
not-
range of touch, you can spend a sorcery point to make it a range of 30 feet. So there
Oh,
you
that's
go.
not what I'm asking. I'm asking to expend the spell's area of effect. Sorry, not the
Ah.
range of the spell's affliction.
No, I do not believe you can do that. You can, I mean, you've got
Too
careful.
broken.
Yeah, you've got careful spell where you can basically drop the area of effect on an area and say, you know what, this ally isn't affected. This ally isn't affected. You know.
Oh no, I was wanting to make it from 30-foot radius to 60-foot radius and do some
Yeah.
bullshit, but
No.
that's broken.
Yeah, that's not a thing that they've got a meta magic for. Now, who
That'd
knows? There could be a homebrew one.
I was gonna say that'd be a pretty cool meta magic. They should add.
It would
that.
be super cool because I mean,
Yeah.
imagine fireball at 60 feet radius.
I
And
would choose
imagine
not to imagine that.
imagine that in an enclosed space and how everything would double back upon itself and fuck everybody in existence. So-
Yeah.
Imagine the math a DM would have to do to make sure the ceiling doesn't crumble.
I didn't
Imagine-
ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Times 2.
Imagine the DM not just doing any math and just saying the room collapses.
Imagine the DM having to calculate the falling damage of the tiles anyway, thereafter having to say that bullshit.
Imagine the DM just
Oh!
arbitrarily picking a number.
You
of
all take a
damage.
flat 100 damage.
Yep.
Imagine the
DM, what
DM
a-
just killing the entire party and saying start over.
right.
Reroll,
Reroll.
asshole.
Anyways, we've gone on this tangent
I know.
far long enough.
That's all good. That's all good.
are we still on my boy Leon here, or do we
I mean-
need to switch cameras?
Well, all I've done so far is walk to the other side.
Yep.
I
Which we're
understand. We've just been on this for so
No,
long. I have
I
no
know.
idea where we're at.
So, I'll tell you where we're at because I've been keeping track. So, Leon, you investigated the door looking for traps. Doesn't look trapped to you.
Okay. Give me a second. Let's see if the door does. Sorry, I got called on Discord and I had to tell them, hey, I can't call right now.
Yeah.
I'm streaming Atavar. All right. Then I will try the door.
Okay. You're going to try the door. All right. So, it.
Make a dexterity save.
So you're going to try to open the door.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Actually, wait.
Go ahead
Do
and
I
click
have,
on the door to open it.
do I have Mage Hand? I do. So Leon doesn't think there's any traps, but he's gonna be extra careful,
Okay.
and he's gonna cast Mage Hand.
So you're going to step back from it and you're going to cast Mage Hand on it.
Actually, I'm not doing that. That counts as a spell.
Yes, it
So that
does.
would end invisibility. So I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay. So right click on it and choose open. Okay.
What a big brain play!
You
I
go.
fucking love it.
You go to open the door. The door swings open and I need a Constitution save.
I knew it. Okay, con save. Oh, I rolled on D&D Beyond, but I got a dirty 20. I meant
Dirty 20. Okay. As you swing the door open, you hear the sound of a glass vial break and a green fog fills the area right around the door, and you cough a little bit and you kind of grab your temples, your head starts to hurt a little bit, but you grit your teeth and you fight it off and you feel okay.
Awesome.
All I know is on my point of view there, Jen coughed right as Jason gave the cue for it. It was fucking great.
Awesome. We planned that. I called her and said, Jen.
Jen's a professional voice
Yes,
actor
she
here.
is.
Saying.
She hooked me up with that. I said, Jen, cough right now. And she did it.
All right. So with that, Leon is gonna start making his way down the staircase.
Okay. So you are heading down the staircase.
10, 15, 20, and that goes down 5, 10, 20 down as fast as it goes forward. 25.
Okay.
Spooky dungeon.
And you're continuing to make your way down.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god, this place looks like a fucking maze.
That's because it is a maze. Woo!
And you are moving down through.
Is there anything I see on the way forward?
What you see is what you see.
Well, in that case, I see a little bit of a rope. So I'm going to try to jump over the rope.
Okay. Okay, so you do that?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a dexterity save.
Alright, let's see. How much is that for me? It's +8. Oof, 14.
Okay. So you jump over this rope, land on the floor tile beyond it, and as you do, you feel the tile sink down just like half an
That
inch.
is a dick
God, I see it too.
move.
And as you do, rocks fall from the ceiling,
And everyone dies.
and you dodge and get out of the way of the majority of it, but you do still get hit by some of them, taking
36 damage.
Nope. Taking. Come on.
12.
Give me the number, damn it. 3
Four.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, not bad at all.
Let me make my con saving throw real quick.
You already did your
Uh-huh.
con save.
No, con
Oh,
save
for concentration. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah. No.
succeed.
No problem. Okay.
There we go.
All right. So that's what you did.
All right. I'm gonna continue forward.
Okay. As you come up this way, hold on. Get to the corner.
Alright.
Go back a little bit.
Boop.
Okay. When you get there, one of the things you notice is to your left, right on the camera for those watching, there is another door here, another set of double stone doors right there, and then the hallway extends down to your right. But you see a double stone door to the left.
Okay. Leon's gonna approach the doors and yet again investigate for traps.
Okay, go ahead and give me investigation.
10.
10.
Oh, God.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
All right. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you attempt to open the door and it doesn't budge.
Does it
So-
seem locked at all?
Maybe you're not exactly sure. You're not an expert with locks, but you know,
I mean,
when
I
you
have
investigated, that's all. I mean,
I
Didn't
kind of
appear
am.
to-
I have thieves' tools proficiency.
okay, well, yeah, well, you think it's probably locked, but
Is
your
there any-
investigation wasn't the greatest overall.
Ah.
So
All right. In that case, can you end the prompt? Because I'm kind of
nope,
stuck
no,
with that
no,
in
no
my head.
ending of prompt.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna go other side of the room.
Okay, hold on, moving quickly there, but okay, and yes, look,
Meow.
yeah, go back. Okay, right, stop. So you see, there are stairs leading up from where you're at, and it looks like, from if you can kind of see, they look to go up into a dead end, and then continuing on down that hall you're in, another double stone door on that side.
All right. I'm gonna go over to this double stone door, and I'm gonna investigate it. Come on, baby. Natural 20. Nope, 8.
Doesn't appear trapped.
All right, I'm gonna try it as well.
Okay. Are you trying it?
Well, I
Ah,
didn't
there
know
we go.
if you're gonna. Oh, it works.
Door opens.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You get down here and you see that the hallway splits in two directions before you.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d4. 1 or 2, I go left. 3 or 4, I go right. All right, left it is.
Okay. So, at this point,
You're gonna switch back.
we're going to switch back and we're going to see what the
All right.
others are up to. So, for you, gentlemen, let's take a look at you guys up here. So, what are you all doing at this point in time?
Well, we
we've
could.
discussed some shit.
I can turn into like a little rodent of some kind and run in if you can crack the door for me. Maybe a spider.
Well,
I think I can turn
we-
into one of those.
I don't have any spells that would help me in opening a door.
You can't do that little like telekinetic grab that I see you wizardry people do sometimes.
If you're talking about manifesting a spectral hand to open things, I don't subscribe to that philosophy of magic.
Fair enough.
I subscribe to suggesting others to do things for me, but I no longer have anyone to do anything for me.
Oh, there might be someone inside.
Well, that would require the door being opened for us anyway.
I mean, it might be as simple as just walking up and opening the door.
Well, we do have this large gate here that we have to contend with.
Well, see how easy it was just to get over? Man, that was...
Oh, you're right. Let's just go right over that.
Alright, I really got a piece, so I'll be back.
All right.
Man, what an
So,
easy obstacle.
with our muscle and our general assistance with
Probably just hop
Sneaky
this fence.
McD that we woke up during the break. I'm not sure if you heard.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I already set him up off the floor, so.
All right. Could we get through this gate that has 4 locks?
Technically, it's not getting through 4 locks. I think it's just 1 lock in one of 4 places, from the looks of it.
Or it's 4 locks.
How
Requiring
tall is
4
this gate?
keys to be pulled simultaneously.
It's a fucking nuclear launch code gate.
Exactly.
That gate is an 8-foot tall gate and fencing.
That'd be kind of easy.
The fire
For
marshals
you, for
would
you
hate
as a
that.
rabbit, absolutely. For security purposes, it's not simple to clear without drawing attention. For normal people. For adventurers, probably not that huge of an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I do have spider climb, so I could get over pretty easily.
Does this window right here not have any glass in it to the left?
Hold on. Which window are you talking about? Let me move this up to see.
Left of the gate.
The
Left,
one right here.
that is, there's glass in there.
Okay.
There's glass in all the windows that are on the building, but what you notice in particular is that if you don't see any windows except that one window inside there. You don't see any other windows where you have looked at on the building.
All right. Well, that kind of tells me that I should look around in other places, but do any of these doors look like there's any space? I know that in Tailspire there's a little bit of space, but I don't know if that translates into what you had in mind.
This is a warehouse. It is, and it is a medieval style warehouse.
There's
So,
rats
like, a
everywhere.
little
There are gaps and things like that small enough creatures can make their way through. If you can transform into something that is considered tiny, then yes.
Yes.
Then
Become small.
Yeah, you can get through things.
I am
through
Biggie
gaps. Now,
Smalls.
that's not on everything. You know, like a well-built fortress
I
or
know.
castle and stuff like that.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah, they anticipate that kind of shit. You know, because people are smart. They're well aware that there's magic and that there's a thing as druids that can turn into things. So they think of that kind of shit. But
Unlike the D&D movie.
yeah.
All right. Well,
No,
I
in the
can
D&D
turn
movie,
this-
they can just obviously sense druids that are shapeshifted if you happen to be
Yeah.
a spellcaster, you know.
I can turn into a rat and kind of crawl my way in there and take a look around. How are you planning on getting in there, though? You brought up a good point. I don't think fighting our way in is...
I don't, but if you're going to sneak in there anyway, would you be willing to use some of your ability to tell me the general location of where they congregate? And I could cast a spell that may incapacitate most of the people down there for us to be able to sneak through.
Do you have an ability to speak with me while I'm in the form of a rat? Because I can only transform a couple times a day.
I don't know. This would require you to be rat, then not be rat.
Well, the plan is to be a rat and get into the basement and save my last transformation for something probably a little bigger and capable of defending itself.
Then maybe don't do that initially, and perhaps the 4 of us knock on this door in some criminal code and try and make our way in.
Like fight our way in.
I wouldn't say fight. I would want to do so sneakily. Some kind of way where, say, Jonathan knows some kind of criminal knock-knock joke that I don't know.
Oh boy.
That would make the guy behind the door open it enough that I may be able to incapacitate everyone inside at a moderate range, and then we make our way around the place all willy-nilly.
Your plans are making me a little nervous.
The plan that I have is better than leaving everyone behind, unfortunately. I may say my not yet rat friend.
That's why I was asking what your plan to get in was before I did it.
Oh, otherwise it's kill everyone inside.
But a criminally whatever joke is I mean, what are you good on jokes, Jonathan? I mean, do you have confidence that you could tell a joke so good that this guard feels the need to open the door up all the way?
You gonna answer?
You answer.
You're Jonathan, not me. I just
All
control the
right,
stat
fine.
block.
I don't tell jokes like Leon.
Ah, okay. Well,
No. But I mean, like, you may be able to knock and it be a joke, ha ha. Not that you're good at comedy, because clearly you're
you
not
saying
good
I'm
at
not- are
wooing
you-
anyone.
Are you saying I'm not good at comedy?
I don't know what you're good at. All I've seen you do is get knocked out.
Oh, all right. Come on now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You say that, and Jonathan, hold on. See how well he does. Yeah. Jonathan practically leaps up. It's like you think he looks like a freaking circus acrobat as he kind of leaps up over this, slips over to this side into the shadows over here, whips around behind into this near this barrel, and boom. You're like, wait a minute, wasn't he over there? But he's like in the shadow somewhere, and it's like you can't see him. He moved that quickly.
All right. If this is a dick measuring contest between Alpha and this guy, I'm going to go ahead and cast Spider Climb on myself.
Okay.
And you know what? Fuck it. I'll go ahead and cast it on Torbrek because why not?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
hop the wall with rabbit
or
hop.
hold on. Does this require concentration? Let me figure this out first.
While you're doing that,
It does. I'm going to cast it on myself first, and I'm going to casually, feet first, walk up sideways the rail. As I become steady, I'll walk sideways, leaning towards the floor, and I'll
he's a
just
monk. Can he not just
make
jump?
my way towards the door. I
Yeah.
don't know what he's capable of doing because he's a monk.
Yep. He actually is more acrobatic than Jonathan. He's just not as good as hiding. So he's like standing out in the middle of the open like you are next to that door.
Actually, with
I
19
do-
strength, can I just hop this anyway?
Yes.
Whoop.
Jason,
Mm-hmm.
this brazier behind me.
The
Is
brazier?
this real? Yeah, can I like unlight it?
No, these actually, like I said, I did not.
I was just curious if it's like an actual brazier, if it's a barrel or what.
No, it's a brazier.
Hey,
but
maybe if you
but
can
they
climb
are
wall.
they aren't actually lit right now because it's
Okay,
it's
good.
daytime.
I'm just wanting to make sure I don't get caught on fire from knocking on the door to try and like open it in some like secret code.
Well, now hang on. You just showed us that you have a tool in your kit that we could keep using here. You might be able to like climb up the building onto the roof and see if there's a way in from the top. Maybe there's a hole in the roof somewhere.
Is there? I mean,
I don't know.
I-
You gotta. I can't jump that high. But if you
You
could just
can't.
climb the wall.
you jumped real fucking high there.
My jump is well. I guess if I cast a jump, but
Well, Are
Technically,
you
I
not
could.
a rabbit?
I mean, that's like a 2-story at least building.
You are a big rabbit.
That's
Not to be
fair.
racist, bro, but
It kind of is, but I'll let it pass this time.
uh, I'm just saying, me doing that requires a great amount of effort.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess I overestimated.
Not that Jonathan knows that clearly because he's not listening. As Jonathan's right next to me trying to fucking humble brag about all the bullshit he does.
No, he's just there. You don't know where he is, but he's somewhere.
Anyways, I'm gonna internally recollect on how I should have told this guy to tell me his secret knock knock joke on how to open up this door without alerting everyone in the facility to fucking kill us.
Oh, you didn't think about that.
I didn't know. Jason,
Night.
I would like to insight check what would be the appropriate knock to get this door opened where I'm not getting fucking
He's
killed
inciting
immediately.
the DM.
Well, no, I mean technically, insight it's not just for observing people and trying to get their emotions. It's also to try to figure things out, to puzzle something out. So, yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Oh god. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. It's a 19 though.
Not bad. Okay, so
No, it's not bad. It's not great.
all right, so you you think of an old pattern that among the collective was something that it was rhythms that you used to use for communication, more like because you'd like it was more like pulses of energy that would be felt throughout the hive mind, if you will, or the collective. uh, so and it was a very specific pattern that went. So I don't know if you could hear that.
I heard the first two, and that's it.
Okay, it's da 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 da.
Fucking shaving a haircut. Oh, brother.
That's what
Dun,
comes to
dun,
mind
dun,
for you.
dun, dun.
That's what comes to mind for you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and eye Torbrek and let him know to possibly whack the guy in case anything funky comes up. I'm sure he's gonna crack the door, and they'll give me the opportunity to cast my spell. And that's all I want, quite frankly. So, I'm gonna knock in that particular fashion.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, hold on.
It seems a little uppity for a fucking warehouse evil syndicate, but I don't care.
Mm.
I'm just gonna, or I'll wait for DM input.
All
I
right.
shouldn't open my mouth anymore.
Okay, so you knock on the door like that,
Yep.
and how long you wait?
As long as I need to.
Okay, so you're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting.
So,
and what? Hold on. While you're waiting, and it's like so far like 30 seconds have passed. Patch from where you're at, and I'll allow Alpha. You're kind of paying attention to the door, but I'll allow Patch to roll perception based on sight.
18.
Okay. Can you see my little light?
Yeah.
Okay, so well, you're right there. You see way down, like you see here. I'm gonna move it this way. Way down over here,
Yep.
like towards the back of the building. You see someone run this way past the building, or past that corner, like they're going behind the building. It looks like Derek.
Uh, I think I just saw our friend run back to the building. Brother.
I would like to respond to this information.
Okay, you just told he just told you so.
I would like to, let's see. It's line of sight, so I'm gonna scoot right down here to the wall, and
Okay.
with
He
just
blitz past.
He
general.
he already went. He's behind the building.
I'm aware.
Okay.
10 feet of movement to move there. 30 feet to Misty step down towards this direction.
Okay.
Oh, then. Oh. 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I have line of sight at all?
Nope. He is down past that corner.
All right, action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I see him?
He is. Wait, 1,
2,
because
3.
oh, shush you. Darn it. There it is. Okay. Boop. You see him right there and catch just a glimpse of him as he is around this corner.
Oh, my character doesn't have line of
I
sight.
don't know what this corner is. To
Okay,
be real with you.
can you look all the way down?
All right, I see that now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
see him there, and you see him as the tree kind of interrupts your line of sight just momentarily as he's now around that corner.
He was a lying sack of shit. As scared as he was, he probably wasn't really that scared. Damn. Well, I mean, really, that's all I could do with like a given action. Also, holy shit, that guy's fast.
Dude was running.
Fucking 90 feet there. Holy shit.
Dude.
No, don't get me wrong.
Rogues.
I understand.
Rogues.
Rogues are fast. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's fast.
Patch size. No one came to the door when he knocked, right?
No, no one's opened the door.
I'm gonna
No,
try
no
opening
answer.
it.
You're gonna try opening it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt to open the door.
Okay. Well.
Right click on it and choose open.
Oh, okay. I can actually.
And
I don't know if it's lagging or if it didn't work.
it doesn't seem to open, does it? You think it might be locked?
All right. Well, as my mushroomy friend just teleported away, and Torbrek is staring at me in deafening silence. I'd be like, all right, and I'm gonna turn into a. I actually don't have the rat card in this little book of transformations that I have, so
It is a beast. You would know. You would know the rat.
I have a weasel right here, but a rat would probably blend in more. I'm gonna do a rat, and is there a crack in this doorway or anything?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna. I'll tell Torbrek, like, if he comes back, I'm on the inside. I'm gonna take a look around, and then whoop.
Yep, and there you are. You are now on the inside.
I'll see these guys, and I'm gonna.
And you'll notice when you get inside, you see that there is 3 guys you can see.
Okay, yeah. 2 guys I can see. 1 guy is.
Well, you might not have line of sight on the third. You might be hidden too much, but there is a guy.
That's fair. 2 guys.
Yeah, there's 2 guys you can definitely see, like this guy and this guy. Right?
All right.
So you should be able to see those 2 dudes.
Yep. I'm gonna poke around to where Leon had described.
Okay.
Trying to stick to behind things and.
Okay. So where are you going to go?
Oh, what did he tell me? It was left side of the room.
You can remind him, Leon, because he would remember.
I
I
see.
said facing from the street. So if you were on the street looking at the building,
Yeah, so
would
my
be
left.
top left. Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna head to the back wall, and it looks like there's room to scoot behind things. So
Absolutely,
I'm
especially with your size, you're able to
just
easily scoot behind things.
gonna scurry over here.
All right, and here, go ahead and drop yourself on there.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm gone.
yeah.
I've ascended.
Hold on, let me handle it because of terrain. It sometimes. So you scoot yourself into the back corner, and right now, there's actually you don't see the hatch because there's crates over it, but you see a lever. And that Leon described that there was a lever.
All right, so I'm alone over here, right?
Yep.
No one in the line of sight.
No.
All right.
Now, I will say while you're going over this way,
Yep.
Okay.
Do what you gotta do.
go ahead and give me a perception check. This is based on hearing.
I'm about to say I didn't. That would be kind of cute though. Have it transform into the rat and keep the little goggles on.
No,
But
this
I
is-
rolled a 10. It was garbage.
Okay, well, it's not that garbage. Because you hear, as you're getting over here and you're kind of staring at that switch, you hear a female voice from right above you say, "Interesting. So, they're here for one of the elves." Yes, that's what they said.
God damn it.
We should have killed him.
Well, perhaps we'll have a little fun with them. Tell Karn it's time for his friends to feed.
Uh-oh.
And that is where we're going to take our break.
Okie
So, everyone, we are going to go ahead and take a quick break, about normally 10 minutes, but I'll say we'll do, if everyone's good with it, like a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Just enough to get drinks, use the bathroom, that kind of stuff, if that works for everyone. Our thing will say 10 minutes, and it'll count down 10 minutes, but we'll come back as soon as we're ready. But while we're gone, just a reminder to everyone who's watching, if you are watching on YouTube, and you would like to have an effect on the game, if you super chat or super like or something like that, and tell us, hey, can you make this happen? And if it's something that we can reasonably do, then we'll do it. If you're watching on Twitch and you want to affect the game, go ahead and donate those Twitch bits, and same kind of thing. Tell us, hey, I would like to see this happen. If it's something we can reasonably do, we will do it. Okay? So, yes, we can be bought. So, we will see you guys in just a few minutes. Okay, we are back. So, before the break, where we were is that, well, Patch had overheard some conversation above him, and the next thing you hear is you hear footsteps coming from above you, then going quieter and quieter, and then, so like they're moving a little further away. What are you doing?
Patch has decided that if the opportunity arises, that guy is going to have to, probably going to have to die as he has now betrayed us.
Okay. Okay. So are you doing anything though? Like, from where you're at? Because right now, you, sir, are in a ret form in the corner way over here.
I
looking
know
at the
what's on
switch.
here, but is the switch currently in an up position and pulling it like as if pulling it down might do something?
Yes.
All right, can I like
You're,
kind of rat jump up to it?
you're going to attempt to move the switch.
Rat jump, rump, if you
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, go ahead then and give me an athletics check.
Ooh, doggy, except it's not a +8.
No, it's not.
I
Sorry,
do
I
have
can't see you,
proficiency
but
though.
Yeah, that's good.
But rat, I don't have the card for it. Hang on, let me look it up.
Yeah, you should be able to easily get it. It's D&D Beyond. Just type in rat.
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 So 2 strength, so it's a -4 instead of a +8, so a 14.
Mm-hmm. But you have a proficiency bonus of +2 for the rat.
Oh yeah, so 16.
Okay. So you manage, because rats are decent climbers, it's not too bad. You manage to climb your way kind of up. Remember, it's visually in here. I didn't move them back, but the crates are actually on top of that hatch right there. So you actually kind of climb up the side of the crates and get onto this switch, this lever. And when you do, the lever slowly starts moving down with your weight. It's not like it's being,
Yeah.
not like you've got a lot of weight on you, but it seems like it's enough because
I'm doing
eventually,
little rat jumps on it.
yeah, it looks like Ratatouille here with him jumping on the guy's head, except you're jumping on a switch. And you actually roll for cuteness. No, just joking. But
Yes.
you
Check.
yep, you actually get the switch down enough. You hear a click, and then, not completely silently, but quieter than you would expect, you hear the whoosh, and the crates slide out of the way, revealing a hatch.
A hatch for Patch.
A hatch for Patch.
Did the hatch open at all?
The hatch does not open. You have to open
Bummer.
it.
Yeah, probably no way a rat is doing that, huh?
No, give me a perception check.
Sight or sound?
This one is sound.
26.
Okay, wow.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. All right, so as you are sitting over there, what happens is you hear a noise from behind you, and you look, and it is, you see one of the dudes, one of the quote-unquote guards in here, coming around this corner. He's like, and you hear him say, who the fuck left this open? And he walks past here, and let me see here. I'll give you an opportunity for this since you heard it. If you want to try to hide, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna scurry back behind
Okay. So give me a stealth check.
Oh, this should actually be pretty decent. Okay, well, it's not negative, I guess.
So what'd you get?
Six. I'm sorry, 4.
4. Okay. So yeah, as this guy comes past the crates, he sees you trying to scurry off around the corner, and he just like absently kicks in you, and he's like, "Get out of here, fucking rat!" Doesn't hit you, but he's just kind of like kicking at you, and then
Disgruntled squeak.
yeah, and then he opens a hatch and goes down the ladder.
Oh no.
He
And
starts.
I'm going to
Go ahead, I'm listening.
wait just a sec until I start seeing it close, and then I'm going to hop down into it.
You're gonna try. Okay, give me another stealth check.
14.
14. Okay. Okay, he doesn't notice you. Okay, so
Like, oh man, climbing down the ladder, you just hear as he
Yeah.
just fucking flies past.
he's going down the ladder. He closes the hatch behind him. You manage to slip in there, and now you, sir, are also downstairs.
All right. I gotta get
Okay.
me down there too.
Yeah. All right. So going over here. Okay. So yoink. Where are you?
Do, do,
do,
do,
do,
do.
do, 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 do. Go ahead. Hide that. Where are you hiding? Oh yeah, you'd be in here.
I really want to know.
Boo boo boo. I just gotta find you in here somewhere.
I think this is going to be a character development moment for Patch, where he realizes that killing people is probably okay sometimes, as it's now
Alright.
burned him.
Alright.
This guy's inconvenient. He deserves to die.
Well, he might have just like potentially endangered our lives after we gave him a ample warning and chance to leave.
Well, I don't think this is the same
Okay.
guy as far as I'm aware.
It looked the same to me based on what I saw in the description.
Yeah, he said this looks like Derek.
Well, no. I said when you saw going around back, looks like Derek. The not the guy that you just saw though. That
Oh
went
yeah,
with
no.
you. He was different, but
Yeah, I know that. I was just
Yeah,
talking
okay.
about the.
where is that damn thing hiding? Ah, there you are.
Yeah, where's that damn Leon?
There you go. Now we got there you go. Patch the rat.
Ratch.
Ratch. Alright, so
And
Did-
Clank?
why can we not see you? Hold on. Make sure we got that fetched. Huh. I cannot see you at all, Patch.
I'm so sneaky.
I wonder if I have to do a little bit. Hold on. That should do it.
I see him. I see the glowing rat.
And
Luckily,
There we
I have
go. There we go.
my rat utility light.
Yep. There we go. Yes. All right. So there you are, Patch Rat. It's like a pack rat, only it's a patch rat.
Pack rat. What a good magic card.
So there you go. There you are, Mr. Rat. And as you get down there, guess who else arrives down there? Is your buddy who opened the hatch.
I'm gonna scurry off to the corner,
Okay, so
away from view if he hasn't noticed.
no, I mean you as far as you can tell, you succeed on your stealth check. So he is down here. And you see him, and he goes ahead and moves down towards the door.
I'm going to watch intently at what he does
Okay.
from
And
the side.
you see him get to the door area, and he has a torch out. You have I have a light on you, like your torch is lit, just so it's easier to see you in here. But he has a torch out, and he gets to the doors, and he's like, "All right," and it's like he's clearly talking to himself. He's like, "Who the fuck? The goddamn newbies!" As he walks through this open door that you're pretty sure he's, I mean, you don't even really have to insight it. It's pretty obvious he's pissed off that the door is open.
And if he starts to close it, I'm going to try to scurry through it.
Well, no, he has to get through the other side.
I'm just saying, as soon as I start
Okay.
seeing him,
All right, you attempt to scurry through it. I will need another stealth check from you.
Come on, Ratch.
Go on, Ratch. Go on, Ratch.
whoo, that was almost bad. 17. That was so close to it.
Oh, fuck, you beat him by 1.
17.
You beat him by
what a
1.
bad roll.
By 1.
No, it was
motherfucker.
almost a 2, and it rolled just slightly into the 17.
Yeah, you beat him by 1, motherfucker. So yeah, you managed to get through that door as well. So yoink, you're through the door. I'm just gonna put you there. But he does indeed close it. Okay, so he closed it. You guys are now on this side of the doorway, and he's making his way down. Yeah, and he goes over to this side.
I'm going to kind of stay at a slight distance from him, but
following.
yes.
Okay, so yeah, you can go ahead and follow your. Or I'll even just jump you over this way.
Am
Okay.
I able to
So,
start?
Hold on. He's making his way down here, and he gets to about there. Okay, and that's where you guys are. Now, sorry, Leon, we're not done. Top side.
Okay.
We're going top side once again, as we need to go and deal with what the fuck is going on with Torbrek. I'm so used to Tomer and
Toe
fucking-
Jam.
Yeah, Toe Jam and Leon.
And
Toe Jam. Who's up top side? Jonathan, Torbrek, and Alpha.
And Toe Jam.
And Toe Jam. Yes, and Toe Jam. So let me pull everyone up to top side.
I mean, you might as well call me osteoporosis with how I'm fucking people over.
Yes. Okay, so basically, since I'm just kind of parroting Torbrek and Jonathan, Alpha, what are you doing now?
So, I'm gauging the distance that this man ran.
Exact your roof.
I don't think he could see me or comprehend that I'm here right now because I didn't say anything.
Okay.
So I'm going to bonus action 30-foot move
Well,
me about
we're not in turn, so to speak. So
Oh,
yes.
well, if that is the case, can I, with the assistance of teleportation, quietly get to here without him noticing me?
Okay. So let me come down here. So yeah, you make your way all the way down to here. He is not right here. By
Yeah,
the
I
way.
figure he's gone farther.
Yeah,
This is
you-
just so I can see where he went.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove him so you don't have to bother with him. So you manage to come down this way. You don't see anything, but you get over here. You don't see him, I should say. Go ahead and give me an perception check from here.
All right. My perception check is a 19.
Oh, that is actually
Nice.
good enough. You
Sweet.
notice something funny. Down over here,
Oh.
this pipe, there's a pipe just like a iron, weird shaped looking thing pipe coming out of the ground and going into a portion of the wall that, with that perception check, you actually see, oh, look, this is some kind of hidden door. This pipe is a false thing to make it look like there's no way through. But this is some kind of secret door.
Does the pipe even seem connected to the wall at all, or does it
No.
seem like I should just push on the door and it's good to go?
The only way to find out is to try.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to open the door.
The door actually opens and it swings through the pipe. And you recognize that the pipe is an illusion.
Ooh. Well,
Oh.
I'm going to avoid touching the illusion, but I'm gonna make my way in through to the room,
Okay. So,
and I'll close the door behind me.
okay. So, as you get into this room and you close this door behind you, yoink, let me close it. Okay, so the door is closed. You see, you are in a small chamber. It's, almost like a little closet. And there's another door. A door to your left.
Before going through the door, anticipating that I'm going to be in the building, just based on everything I currently know, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast on myself, reduce person, to try and reduce my size so I would have an easier time on stealth checks.
Okay.
Making
You're
myself a small creature.
So you're trying to be small so that it's harder to be seen.
Correct.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna allow that. Okay. For this instance. That's not necessarily something that'll always work, but innovative. I'll give it an advantage for that, just because of the interesting idea. Again, might not work every single time, but
Sure, I appreciate your
Yeah.
discretion here.
Yeah.
I'm going to then, after reducing my size, attempt to open up the door.
Okay, give me a stealth check. At advantage.
All right. At advantage,
Baby.
first roll is a
Big boy.
12, second roll is a 21.
Okay.
Fuck yes,
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you make it out of this door. No, hold on. We gotta.
So many fuckers.
Tiny baby man. You are tiny. You are tiny. There you are.
I love it.
So tiny man. There you go.
All right. Tiny man would like to
Go in that direction.
tinily make
Okay.
his way
You see
over towards the corner that I
you
know of.
Yeah, you see the switch that Leon described.
Imagine you can't reach the switch because you're small.
You will have to climb. You will have to do an athletics check.
All right. Well, I'll make my way over towards the switch, utilizing the stepping on the side. I'll make my athletics check. Actually, it becomes, what's my strength score? 8. That actually makes it a -2 to strength check. So athletics -2. That becomes a natural 0.
Okay. You are having a bitch of a time getting to that lever. How long are you going to
Let's
try?
After 2 or 3 attempts of fully knowing that this isn't going to work, I'm going to see what spells I may have that may assist me in this endeavor.
So you're only going to try 2 or 3 times?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
I'm gonna
roll for those other times.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Let's see. Athletics -2. Second roll is a 17.
Oh, that's good enough. The second try is a charm.
Perfect.
As you manage to get the switch, and you kind of hang from it, and as you do, That is all that is needed. Come on, you. Come on, stupid thing.
Hold
That
on,
is-
did you hang from the switch as well?
That is all that is needed. Come on, why is it being a pain in the ass? There we go. Boom, those move over, and you are now standing next to a hatch.
I would like to then, having seen hatches before in my life, despite being from the Fae, would like to attempt to open the hatch.
Okay, go ahead and attempt to open that hatch.
Is that also once again going to be an athletics check?
Nope, just right click on it. I'm going to try to open
Oh.
it.
Well, shit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to open there according to the DM.
All right,
Thingy.
it's a little
Oh.
bit of a struggle for you, being you're small and not super strong, but you're bigger than a rat and stronger than a rat. You can actually manage to get the hatch open. So, that being said, guess what? You now make your way down here.
Everyone who's here is underground now. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, and
Um,
boom. There you go. Mini alpha.
let's see.
There you are.
Reduce person or reduce and enlarge as a 1 minute action time. I'm gonna say that once I make it down here, the spell ends.
Okay. Fair enough. So you make it down here, and you are back to regular size. Drink. Yeah, it's definitely the Mario sound. That's what's going on. So you make it
I
back
am
to
a
regular
mushroom,
size.
only
Yes.
fair.
Yeah, that's true. So you make it back to regular size. You find yourself in this chamber that I have described already. So you are now here. What are you doing?
In
Um,
my swamp.
You see across from you there is a double door. It is now closed.
I see the double door. Could I check the ground to see if footprints are commonly tracked to the door if they go anywhere else?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. That's going to lead me to a 15.
Okay, with that investigation check, what you notice as you kind of look around the room and investigate things is there seems to be small animal prints that are kind of moving off in this direction. But other than that, like over here and over here, for the most part, it looks very dusty and not a lot of traffic there. But this path looks to be fairly well traveled. There's not a lot of dust there. It's as if enough people have kind of come through this way that it's
they've come and gone.
yeah. But but there's like maybe some rat tracks or something going in one direction. That's the only other thing. So
Well,
yeah.
I'll pay no mind to the rat tracks. I'm instead going to go ahead and make my way towards the door.
Okay.
I would then like to go ahead and attempt to open the door, not knowing that there's anything wrong with it.
Okay. You open the door. I need a Constitution save.
Luckily for me, I am pretty decent at con saves.
Okay.
That is a 21.
All right. There is a snapping sound of, like the shattering sound of breaking glass. A green cloud envelops the area. And just like with Leon, you know, it kind of makes its way in your throat in a little bit and itches and irritates. You kind of get a headache for a second, but you manage to tough it out and it doesn't seem to affect you. And now that's where you get to as we go back to Leon, finally.
Okie dokie.
Because this is how like everything's playing out timing wise. Okay, so Leon.
I'm going to start moving left.
Moving left. All right, so you're going down this hallway. And let me make sure everyone else can see where Leon is. So we come over here. Here's Leon. Oh, let's get closer down view so we can actually see him. So here's Leon. There we go. That gets rid of the fog of war so we can actually see him.
Then he's going to move all the way here.
And see that it's a dead end.
Okay, now. As you're looking down here, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, dirty 20. Absolutely nasty 20.
Okay. Something's up with this wall that's right in front of you. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look normal.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
You die.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. Let me see. That's only a +1. But I got a 14. Not bad.
Okay. In your mind, you hear the words, "Speak the password."
Speak the password. Fucking, I don't know. House Crannus?
With that, come on, thing. Why is that not doing what I want it to? There we go. Oh, I see, because I got to do that. There we go.
Oh, I heard dice. This is scary.
You take 5 points of psychic damage,
Oh.
and your hand, like, gets forcibly, like, pushed away from the wall. Like, by some force.
Alright. I need to make a con saving throw real quick.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Nope, there goes invisibility.
Oh, yeah, you are no longer invisible then. Okay, so, hold on, let's, remove the color of your base. Okay.
So, Leon is visibly frustrated, but a wall just talked to him. So his first instinct is, there's probably something behind this wall. Fuck a password. I'm going through it. And I'm going to cast Dimension Door, specifying 10 feet forward.
Okay. Specifying 10 feet forward.
Let's fucking go, baby.
You find yourself on the other side of a wall.
Oh my
Imagine-
god, this poor
imagine-
wall being violated over here.
Alright, I'm going to continue forward.
Okay.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my god, there's a lot here. What is up with this?
Yep. Hold on. I need to...
Oh, it's only a lich.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Hold on. Trying to get rid of the fog of war. There it goes. Sometimes it takes a moment. All right. So, as you walk into this room, before you, you see a sarcophagus, and there is a plaque on the wall above it. The plaque says, "Astrid C. Crannus."
Hmm.
And then it has years posted. This is like 400 years ago.
Damn.
She a dead bitch.
I'm not going to disturb any, resting places. That's not my vibe. But I'm going to check over here now.
Okay. You see stairs going up. Here, let me try to get rid of fog of war. There we go. Up here, you see another sarcophagus. This one, on top of the sarcophagus, is a nameplate. This one looks to be even older, or like 600 years ago.
Damn.
And it says Leonard T. Crannus.
Leonard. All right.
But he was a smart fella.
The name like
At least he's not a fart smeller.
Do I notice anything
Whew.
else in the room?
Nothing of note. I mean, some sarcophagi, and that's it.
All right, then I'm gonna head back to this wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it the finger, and then I'm gonna use another spell slot to teleport back through.
Okay. Boop. Boop. You're back through.
And I'm gonna check the other way.
Okay, so you're going this direction. All right,
Yep.
and keep going. You're allowed to go a little more. Keep going. Okay, and
Oh.
when you get here, when you get to right here, you notice there are some double doors next to you, and then the passway continues on. And now it is going back over to Patch Rat and his little friend.
All right.
Okay, so Patch, as you're kind of following this guy, not right on his heels like you see here, but close enough you can see what's going on. You see he comes over here. He puts his hand on the wall for a second or two, then steps over the rope, and then continues on. Then he comes down to this doorway.
I'm going to do a little hop over the rope. Whoop.
Okay. Let's see. How much do rats weigh? Not very much, so yeah. You continue on.
Actually, I'll be on this side just to
Okay.
stay farthest away from his peripherals.
All right. When he gets over here, he places his hand on the door. There for a second or two. Now here, I'm gonna give you a perception check hearing.
Oh, 13.
Okay. You don't make out anything in particular. You hear him kind of say something under his breath, but you can't quite make out what he said.
If he's
And-
muttering, I'll get a little bit closer.
Okay. Then the door opens and
Ooh.
he steps through. Okay.
Oh.
And he continues this direction.
Oh, did he just leave it open?
No,
Oh.
he didn't. It as
Okay.
as he walks through, this one starts to close behind.
So, as per usual, I will take my, I assume I have to roll another.
Another stealth for this
Yep.
one. For this one, not so much because he didn't close this door. It's like he
Okay, I
stepped
see.
through and he kept going, and then a little bit later it closed behind him.
I run through.
Okay. And then he gets there, and you see, once again, he is standing before another. Like it looks like it's a rope in here in Tailspire, but it looks like a tripwire. And he puts his hand on the wall, and you're close enough this time you can roll a perception check for this one.
Sight?
Hearing.
Hearing? Oh, for fuck's sake. 11. Rolling
Again-
below 5 simulator.
Yeah, again, you can hear him muttering something under his breath, but you can't quite make out the words. Aga something maybe. I don't know.
I got rat wax in my rat ears.
Yeah, and then he steps over onto here and comes to this door, and then go ahead.
Yep, I hop over.
Okay, and hold on, let me make sure I've got everyone else being able to see the visual here. I gotta catch everyone up. There we go. So he comes up over to this door, and then once he gets to this door, he simply opens it up. There doesn't seem to be anything special here going on. He opens it up. He comes into here,
Shoot.
and he begins to walk around, and he's inspecting everything. It seems like he's taking an inventory.
Alright, now I will run in between these barrels and just kind of...
Okay. As you are doing that, looking around, you see down here. Well, you're not an expert in contraband. There's a lot of stuff down here. It looks pretty expensive. You didn't spend a ton of time searching in the upper areas, in the upstairs. There was a lot of stuff up there too. It seemed pretty expensive. This seems even more so. Or maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's hard to tell. You don't know if it's real or fake. But there's a shit ton of it.
Well, that's
And-
okay, because Patch had not planned on stealing anything anyway.
Mhm. All right, now we move on to Alpha again.
Hello.
So, Alpha, there you are. You are in this place.
Well, I suppose I've already been tracking some kind of footprints. I'm gonna go ahead and make what I would assume was gonna be a survival check just to continue discerning the prints to see where people have been walking.
Okay.
That's a 3.
Right, hold on. Okay, so yeah, you have no clue.
All right. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna do this lovely entail spire because I don't know what I'm doing. Um, even is right, left is odd.
Looks like
That's
right.
even. I'm going right.
All right, so go ahead, go for it. Start moving.
So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way.
So you start to head down the chair. Okay, hold on a second. Let me.
Oh, even further back. Shit.
Yeah, I was just getting rid of the fog of war for you, and the viewers.
Oh, I got you.
So yeah, you're coming down this way. So keep going. You got more time. You come down here, and as you come over here,
Oh god, that looks like a raised floor.
that's just not. It's not supposed to be raised, but as you
Okay.
come over here,
Don't worry about
as you come over here, you do notice what looks kind of like a thin wire going across at ankle height.
So hold on, I noticed this.
Yeah.
Um,
It's surprisingly noticeable.
I'm kind of skeptical. Can I search for a different trap?
You can attempt to search for traps. Are you proficient with thieves' tools?
Not at all.
Okay, you can go ahead and try investigation.
All right. It's a -1 anyway, so that's gonna be a 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
You have no clue.
All right. Without knowing any better, I'm gonna take a 10-foot back pedal here, and I'm going to take a running jump over the.
Okay. What's your
wire.
strength?
That's funny. That's an 8 is my strength score.
Okay, so that means you effectively land halfway between this tile and this tile, because that means you jump 8 feet. You jump your strength score.
Oh, okay.
So you're halfway on both tiles, which means you are partway on this tile. So I will need a dexterity save.
Let's see. Dex save. That's a +2. That's a 21.
Oh, nice. So you barely, but do so, manage to dodge out of the way of several of the rocks that fall as a portion of the ceiling collapses on you. Let me roll this. And you take a whopping 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Same thing that Leon did.
I guess I'll make like a small shriek, as I'm very clearly not adept at dungeon delving.
Leon, perception check, hearing.
All right.
You think you hear a noise, you're not sure what it is.
in character, I would just keep on going on my way.
All right, Alpha, you got a little bit more that you can do, but not too much.
All right. Well, then I guess boop, boop, boop. Likely see this door coming up on my right.
Yep. And that's where we're going to move on to the next. Okay, back to Leon.
Alright, I'm gonna investigate to see if I find anything amiss with these doors.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Yep. Do. That's an 8.
And
These
eight.
doors are perfectly doors.
Mhm.
Alright, then I'm going to attempt to open them.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt.
I did.
All right. As you open that door, you see in here, and hold on. Come on. Fog of War, go away. There we go. You see in here, this looks a little bit better kept. There's not as many cobwebs or anything like that.
Alright.
There are actually some statues on either side of a sarcophagus and a nameplate on this, which this one is only about 30 years ago. And this one is Matthias A. Crannus.
Alright. I'm only gonna check up these
Okay.
stairs.
You check up there, and pardon me, everyone, as I jiggle away the fog of war. You see another sarcophagus here. There's no nameplate on it.
Odd. I'm actually curious, so I think I'm gonna move the lid.
Okay, so you attempt to move the lid.
It's a lich.
Go ahead and click on it. You can go ahead and try to move it. You open it up, and it is completely empty.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Probably there for when someone does die, so. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back.
Okay,
I'm gonna start going down this way.
all right. Okay. You're making your way through there. Hold on. Let me defog of war this. There we go. And you're going on that way. You're going. Okay, and you get to here.
Huh.
And there seems to be some kind of pit in front of you.
Yeah, I'm noticing a disturbing lack of floor here.
Yeah, there's
Um,
lack of floor.
Alright, what can I do here? Oh, I know exactly what I can do. I am going to use my Mac Fluid Citern,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Levitate on myself.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
All right. I want to hear a perform check on how well you perform your music, because it is an instrument. You do actually have to play it to
Yep.
make it do its thing.
That is going to be a 15.
Okay, not bad.
What?
Not bad. So
I
yep.
see the 7 on the dice. Holy shit.
Yeah. Hey, it's Bard, man. They're skill monkeys.
Yep.
Oh, god damn.
So
And I'm going to start pulling myself along the wall with Levitate.
okay. So you do that, and you get to the other side, where there are a set of double doors. And that is where we're going to move back over to Patch.
All right.
Do you mean the rat?
Yes, Patch Rat. Okay, Patch. Your little buddy, he kind of moves through and does some rounds through here. Yeah, he just kind of checks everything real quick. And then he comes back over towards the doors. While he's doing all that, what are you doing? Are you just kind of waiting it out, or are you doing your own thing?
Yeah, I'm
What's
just
the-
waiting it,
Okay.
seeing what he does, because after a quick glance around, like I would have gone through this little area of the barrels and poked my head over here and seen that it was a
It
A
seems.
closed off room.
Yep, it seems like storage. And he comes out this door, and he begins to close the door.
All right, and I would have seen this door from the hallway, so I could
Which
tell.
door?
Oh, I have to select the tool. This one. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, there is another door there. Yeah.
so I could. So this room is a dead end then, essentially is what I can piece together.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. Well, I guess I'll. Is there anything after a quick glance you can do with that information as you will? Anything that stands out?
There's so much stuff here.
Just random shit.
Well, I mean, there's tons of stuff, but it all looks at just without actually taking time to try to appraise things or really
Anything
look at
that's
things.
particularly shiny or
Everything. That's what I'm trying to say is without taking the time to actually investigate or appraise this stuff, you don't
A
know
lot of visual
'cause
noise.
it all looks impressive.
All right, then I'm gonna let him leave, and then
Okay.
I will.
So he leaves, and you're gonna let him close the door behind him, and
Yeah.
not okay. So he just goes ahead and goes out, and he closes the door behind himself,
I'll be right back.
and that's the last you see of him. Okay.
Goodbye, Leon.
So now you are here in this room. All by yourself, as far as you know.
So I'm gonna start. What the heck is going on with my move thing? Yeah, I'm just gonna start looking around, seeing if anything is particularly interesting.
Okay. If you're going to do that, that would be an investigation check to actually try to kind of suss through this stuff and see
Ooh,
what there
dirty
is.
20.
Ooh, not bad at all.
I only
Not
roll
bad.
good when I have a less than +5.
Yeah, not bad at all. Okay. Man, this is going to take some time. All right. So, as you're looking through, let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Man, that's a lack of organization on my part. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's not showing up there. I'll have to look it up later. But there is one thing that catches your eye. And I just need to look at this real quick to see where we're at. Okay. Yep. There's one thing that catches your eye, and when you look at it, you're like, that's a pretty interesting looking amulet. You're not sure exactly what it is, but it just sticks out in your...
Amulet.
Yeah, it's like, this is pretty cool.
I'm gonna come out of rat form. Whoop.
Okay. As you exit out of form of rat, and you become Patch. There you are. You are now Patch once again.
All right, and I'm gonna. Let's see. What do I have? Do I have detect magic or anything? No, I don't. That'd be too useful.
All right, I'm back. What I miss?
Stuff and things. Patch
Stuff
has
and
found an amulet.
Ooh, an amulet.
An amulet. He doesn't know
Fancy.
exactly what it is, but he knows it's interesting.
Alright, well, I hadn't planned on taking anything, but these guys are bad guys, so maybe I will.
Okay. So you go ahead and pocket that?
Yep.
Okay. Good to know. Anything else you're doing besides investigating this area?
Yeah, if nothing else really stood out, I'll fucking think. Yeah, I'll come back to the door and push it open in the
Okay.
same way I saw him do.
Okay. So this one simply opens. There didn't seem to be anything extra going on with it.
Ooh.
And you can step out. You leave the door open, or do you close it behind you?
I wait to see if it closes automatically, since I saw a couple of them do that. But if it
This,
doesn't, then
yeah, it doesn't.
I'll shut it.
Okay, so you close it. It's closed. Now what do you do?
All right, so there's nothing over here, correct? How do I get that line to stop showing up when I move?
I don't know how you got that to start showing up in the first place.
How weird.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Now,
There we go.
as you're moving that way, what I will say is, when you get, as you're kind of moving through, when you get right here,
Oh,
Nope.
sorry.
right there, go ahead and give me a perception check. Sight.
Sight. First roll, not bad. Second roll, very good. 27.
Okay, yeah. This wall, something seems very odd about it.
Kind of bump my my fist against it like a little soft punch. Just
Give me
A
a wisdom
tap.
save.
Let's see. Wisdom shave. 21.
Okay. It says, you hear a voice in your head. Speak the password.
Oh, I forgot. I'll come back to you.
Okay, that's what you say. You take
Uh-oh.
200 points of damage.
6 points of psychic damage,
Ouch.
and your hand, as you kind of like fist bump, it's like it's forced back away from the wall.
Well, that was rude.
Hello, Fifi. Hello, Kitty. I love you.
I'll sit here and think about a plan.
Okay.
You can go to the next person.
Yep. Well, I was about to anyway.
Yep.
So we are back over to Alpha.
So we're back on Alpha.
Yep.
Alpha has kind of a fear of doors right now from that last one, so they're gonna ignore this one for now.
Okay.
We're just gonna continue on this way towards the center.
Okay. Alpha continues towards the center. All right. You continue towards the center, and you see stairs leading up to what looks like a dead end.
Stairs haven't tried to kill me so far. We'll continue up the stairs.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Oh, god damn it. We roll 15s on perception checks.
Okay. Something is off about this wall.
Like every other wall. What about the wall seems off?
It just seems strange. It doesn't seem normal. You're not sure. It's like a feeling.
Okay. Can I roll an investigation check to pursue this feeling?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation.
Alright, that's a 16.
Okay. So, as you're investigating, describe to me how you're investigating. Like,
Yeah,
what
well-
specifically are you doing?
Well, to do that, I'd have to hear from you first, Jason. What about the wall seems weird?
It
Like it just doesn't look like a wall that should exist, or what's
No,
going on?
it's it's hard to describe because it's like you're getting a feeling as you look at this wall, something just seems off.
All right. Well, if it's nothing that logical sense could explain, I would then deduce it to magic.
Okay.
So, could I then make an Arcana check with my grown knowledge of what's wrong with this fucking wall?
Sure.
All right. We roll 21s on Arcana checks.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So, you think you actually have some understanding of what this is. You're not sure the exact words to describe it, but you think it's something akin to living barrier or conscious barrier or something along those lines. It's basically a doorway, but it acts as a wall to deter those that aren't supposed to enter unless they know the passphrase, whatever is keyed to that wall. It can be, anything, really. It's whatever the person that set it up made it as.
All right. Well, I'm not supposed to be here, so I'll turn around and ignore this and head the other way.
Okay. So, you're heading the other way.
Yep, I'm gonna start heading this way.
All right, you're heading that way, and guess what? You see there is a door.
By Jove! A door.
I only have so many options.
Yep.
Door that's likely going to try to kill me. A wall that shouldn't be there. Or door that's likely going to kill me. I'm already here. So we'll go ahead and attempt to open the door.
Okay. So you attempt to open that door?
Yep, I'm going to right click, hit open.
All right. So you attempt to open that door. As that door opens, okay, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. We're not good at those. But we roll good. That's a 20.
Oh, nice.
It's dirty, by the way.
That's all right. You only take 1 point of psychic damage.
All right.
Okay. So that's all that happens to you. However, as you open that door, I'll give you a perception check.
I do enjoy my perception checks. That's a 14.
Okay. You actually see down that hallway, like as you look ahead of you, through here, you actually see light, okay, from around the corner, as if someone else had a torch. Or there was some kind of light source down there. It's.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That guy is still down there?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's heading that way. He's
Um,
eventually getting down this way. But there's a little bit of light that way. Now,
Shit,
Patch,
I
you have
thought I waited
dark vision, Patch, or
No.
so how are you seeing?
I would have seen it. Oh, boy.
he would have been
Well,
in the light of his
I would
torch
have
for a while.
waited until he was gone. I thought he was gone. I guess I didn't scroll out far enough.
Yeah.
And then I would have turned back and lit my little lantern. The rat does have dark vision. Patch
Right.
does not.
Okay.
Oh, no, but I came out of rat form, so I wouldn't have seen him.
Yeah, you
Never
wouldn't have
mind.
seen
I
him
would
at
have.
all. Well, you would have seen the light.
Okay, so yeah, I would have poked my head out, turned my lantern down, poked my head out to see the light clearly in the darkness.
you're-
and then-
Let's get you. You'd be in the hallway.
You know what?
there.
That's metagaming as fuck. I didn't say any of that. I'm just
That's-
gonna poke out.
No, that's okay. It's fine. He's not looking that way or paying attention. So
All right. Well,
he thus far
even
has not noticed that there's some light behind him.
freak out and turn my lantern off.
With the context that I have, that I'm kind of chasing someone who I'm trying to frighten immensely,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to begin whistling casually.
You're going to actually start whistling. Okay.
Yes, like I'm afraid of nothing that's down here,
Except
even though I'm
doors
terrified of walls
Okay.
and
indoors.
Okay. So you start whistling, and actually you opened the door, so you're like right there because you like
Yep.
opened it and right there. So you start whistling. Okay.
Yep.
Patch, hearing, perception, hearing. God, this motherfucker's deaf. I rolled a 3. I mean, come on.
13.
All right.
I
You
feel like
hear-
if he's trying to be heard, there's no realistic way that he wouldn't hear that, right?
He
Well, it
could have a
depends.
stuffed ear. You never know.
I'm saying
He's actually deaf.
I literally rolled a 3 on the die, so I'm gonna say he's just maybe he's humming to himself, and
Fair
who
enough.
fucking knows?
An internal monologue of "Damn, I retire in 3 days."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I got
I'm not
2
that
days
guy
left.
he fucked up earlier.
I got 2 days left to retirement. Fuck. All right, so that's what you do. All right. That's the patch, or that's the alpha. Patch is already gone, and so we go back to Leon, who is at this door.
By the way, are we gonna end anytime soon?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to investigate the door.
Okay.
I got a
Hmm.
big, fat, sexy 17.
All right. As far as you could tell, no traps.
Open.
Okay. So you attempt to open the door. The door opens.
And I'm still levitating, so I'm just kind of like gliding along the walls.
Okay. Yep. So you're heading down that way.
Yep.
And hold on. Go away, Fog of War. Thank you. Okay. The Fog of War wiggle. All right. You see another sarcophagus. Okay. This one is the oldest one you've seen so far.
Gotcha. Phoenix down.
This is about 700 some years ago.
Damn.
And the name on it is Agatha Crannus.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know anything about that?
Sure.
History. Phoenix, would you stop being a little stinker? She keeps coming up on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come on. Big money, big money, big money. Small money. 6.
No. 6. Nope. No idea.
Damn. Anyone in chat want to give me advantage?
No, doesn't look like they do, buddy. Sorry.
Do I notice anything off about the walls or anything like that?
I don't know. Give me investigation.
Small money, small money, small money. It was 11.
11? Okay. This does seem to be the oldest you've seen so far. And unlike the other ones, the older ones seem to be kind of left to their own. That newer one that was only about 30 years ago seemed up, that it had been kept up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, the oldest one you've seen so far, and it is eerily spotless in here. No cobwebs, no dust, no nothing.
Alright, well, I don't want to be metagamey because I'm pretty sure I know what the password is, but I don't know how I would connect those in character.
Well, that's all you, man.
Well, I mean, what I would like to do is go back to, like, one of the walls, for example, like the one way back that I teleported through,
Mm-hmm.
and say Agatha Crannus or Agatha. But I'm not sure if that's like metagamey or not.
I don't know. That's up to you, man.
All right.
All right, now stop.
Ooh.
Stop. Well, it was 11 on your investigation.
Yep.
I'll give you a perception check.
Small money, small money, small money. 9.
Okay. No, you don't notice anything abnormal.
All right. Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
And you heading back?
Yep. Phoenix, stop.
All right. So you're heading back this way, blah, blah, blah. And once you get here, what you gonna do?
Levitate over.
You're gonna do that again? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you levitate across, and yeah, I'll give. Well, let's see. You did that. Okay, I'll give you one more perception check actually before you levitate across.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try a new chant. Medium money, medium money, medium money. 11.
Nope. Okay, so you levitate across,
God.
and what has happened thus far? You all have made your way into these catacombs beneath this warehouse. Thus far, Leon has found evidence of, well, ancestors possibly of the Crannus family. And perhaps even this is, their own personal, tombs. Patch has found, yeah, Patch has found like a whole warehouse full of shit, like expensive looking shit. And Alpha has found scary doors and walls.
Yes.
And that is where we are going to leave off for tonight. I know we went just a little bit long. Sorry about that. But that is where we're going to leave off for tonight. I hope you all had a good time. We enjoyed having you here with us. And we hope to see you next Thursday when we're actually back in the studio. And, well, that's about it. Later, everybody.